Ladies and gentlemen, a massive welcome to the Sunday Big Show. How are we all doing? We got myself and Mr. Brownbill. There he is up on the top, looking fresh in his brand new TAS hat. Big shout out to the Aviation Society to kick things off today. How are we all doing? We've got Mrs. Airliners live, just off camera in the background. There she is. You can see her arm. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing?
Hello, hello. Welcome this morning to Manchester Airport, where Airliners live.
A big, massive welcome to everyone tuning in. 185 watching on YouTube, ladies and gents, in glorious full HD.
Of course.
Weather at the airfield today. Let's have a quick look, shall we? It's slightly overcast, but it's nice. It's a nice temperature, not much wind.
You can see the screens now as well, which is good.
Yeah, we can see, And yeah, it's going to be a great day. Hopefully the rain stays away today. What's that noise?
Apologies, I think that was mine.
Was it yours? I think, ladies and gents, we should have a really decent stream today. We really should. Traffic should be nice and busy as always. We've got the Emirates triple and all the glorious movements on the way in that we're used to. And we seem, touch wood, to have things working as they should as well. So a quick look through the chat. We have Paul tuning in all the way from Thailand. There he is. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Great to see you in the chat, mate. And that's a test of the socials. The test of the socials is working.
Looks good. Best checking the audio on that. I think it's the external mic is a little bit too loud, I think. It just sounds like a lot of noise at the moment.
Okay.
It's like
Awesome.
Welcome, everybody. And thank you to the super chat earlier. I don't know if you read that out. Sorry, I was zoomed out.
I haven't. No. Do we want to... Is that a noise gate thing, do you think? Or...
Maybe. It might just be too loud. I mean, I turned up the gain on the camera.
Because the gain's the same as it always was on our end.
Maybe. E. Peterson with a $20 US donation saying good morning.
What a legend. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, absolute huge support of the channel as of lately. Thank you so much, Mr. E. Peterson.
Thank you, dude. Going in with his first donation of the day. Mr. E. Peterson, there he is up on the screen. Thank you, mate. A huge supporter of the channel. And if I'm not wrong, relatively new to the channel as well, I think, because I've not seen his name too often. But no, really appreciate the super chat, mate. Thank you very much for getting things started already. As always, we got Mr. Maddie Boy Smith in the chat as well with his 0161 represent message. But we'll have a quick scan around, ladies and gents, because there is an event going on today here at the Runway Visitor Park, and it is a Bentley Rolls-Royce event. I think it was supposed to be a Rolls-Royce event, but there is some Bentleys here as well. But some really nice cars. Really nice cars.
I'll try and zoom in over there. Let's just see how far we can get. I don't think I can pan all the way around. I can try and pan around me as well, just to get a sense. All of the cars, like the bulk of the cars are on the other side of the commentary tower, so I can't get a good view of them. But as you can see, they're kind of scattered all around us here.
Is that a hot dog stand?
I think it is, you know. Oh, that will go down the street, won't it?
It will. Look at it. Oof. Oof.
Wouldn't mind one of them.
Ooh, slow-mo, slow-mo.
Got the ice cream stand as usual, and there you go, there's some more vehicles as well.
So loads going on, ladies and gents, at the visitor park today. Another fantastic event. Some really nice cars, honestly, like looking at some of these cars, oof. Especially the ones opposite, Andy, they remind me of... does anyone in the chat play the game Mafia
on
the PlayStation?
Yeah, old school, that.
There we go, first arrival coming in looks like a Ryanair, and that's inbound from... Let's have a quick look, shall we?
From a single Boeing 737-700, which is a slightly smaller version, and that particular aircraft is configured in a executive layout, and is quite often used.
I'll get my map loaded, stand by.
Obviously a little bit cheaper.
We will check the level at this point on the...
Ryanair are actually at the moment going through a phase of...
No Teslas.
No.
A little bit too new for this.
Chris Paisley, good morning, welcome to the stream. 2E75 pinging now, that's what we're talking about. Mike Richards,
yes.
welcome, hello.
And have recently started to take delivery. A couple of them have already operated here into Manchester. And so we look forward to seeing the 737 Maxes operating a little bit more frequently.
Ryanair inbound from Kerry. As we see our first official planefinder.net overlay, ladies and gents, huge shout out. If you do love tracking aircraft, make sure you head over to planefinder.net for all of the information as they bring us live info into the stream. Big shout out to those guys.
One of the things that I haven't mentioned thus far is when an aircraft lands, you may notice quite a significant increase in engine noise. And once this particular aircraft is taxied in, I'll give you a little bit of a resume as to the reasons behind that.
Well, something just changed on the main cam. Is that you?
Yeah, maybe the mic, the cable wasn't plugged in or something, maybe? Maybe?
Something's popping on the main cam.
Yeah. I'll have a look. Ryanair 7.3.
I'm also not getting much level on that either.
I could turn it up.
I wouldn't, because there's like noise on it, isn't there?
Yeah.
I was trying to think.
Have a look at it, because it's only doing a yellow light now. I don't know if it's because it's...
Okay, well if it's got yellow then it's definitely not connected then.
I'll try and restart it.
Now about the increase in engine noise when these jet aircraft touch down. Just to give you a little bit of a resume of what that involves. In addition to the standard braking system...
Jeffrey, good morning. Tuning in all the way from Boston. A big, massive welcome to you, Jeffrey. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Are we good now, I think? It looks like it's got a level.
Yeah, we've got a much better level now.
Slow down. And when this next Ryanair 737 lands, if you take a look at the engines, when the aircraft touches down and you hear the increase in the noise, you will be able to see that the engines are effectively...
TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out to Montego Bay.
Nice.
And a big shout out to Lee Lockwood for the new Facebook supporter. Thank you very much, Lee. Appreciate it.
Wow, thank you, Lee. Appreciate that. Get yourself in the VIP lounge, of course.
Let me do a quick audio check. Stand by.
So you can hear the increase in the engine noise, and you can see the openings on the side of the engines. Keep your eye on those as the aircraft rotates the runway, you'll be able to
So is the Singapore in already, or does that come in at 11, does it? Or is it in at 7 AM or something like that? Or am I...
It's landed already.
It's landed already, okay. That's a shame. We have seen it on stream already since its return to Manchester Airport a couple of weeks ago. It's Ryanair's from Sweden. Shout out to our man Zach, also from Sweden. Airline is our developer, who has assisted with the custom overlay that displays information via planefinder.net about the various movements here at Manchester Airport, and also a collaboration we've had and is now live on our super shows.
Okay, the audio seems to be much better. Unfortunately, ladies and gents, we do have a lot of children around where the microphone is positioned. I apologise. Nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid.
It's one of them things, isn't it?
It is.
So we got a TUI, looks like a Dreamliner taxiing out.
And also a 7.5 as well is on the taxi out. Sorry, a Jet 2. I'm not sure if it's 7.5 or a 21. I didn't quite catch it. 7.5 by the looks of it.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's not pinging, but the Dreamliner is.
Here she is.
And we've also got the TAP Embraer pinging now as well.
Tap tap.
Boeing 757 of Jet2 Holidays. And that aircraft is being followed by a Boeing 779 Dreamliner belonging to TBY.
I'll stick with that Dreamliner there.
Boeing 757 is an aircraft that's been around for some considerable time and is now gradually disappearing from passenger operations, although Jet 2 still has a number of fleet. This particular aircraft first flew back in October 1992, so it's fast approaching 29 years of age. It's still one huge trade, taking passengers on board here. Jet 2. The aircraft behind it, of course.
Pacey, I'm afraid they're not running the A380 at the moment just due to capacity. We assume that when United Arab Emirates comes off the red list, we may see the return, but that's just an assumption, mate. At the moment, we're not not 100% sure on that, I'm afraid.
So a bit of inside news I've heard speculated, or maybe it's kind of like unsure how real it is, but obviously now it's off the red list. They're looking at returning the A380 in November or October time, is what I've heard. Now, none of this is confirmed. It was like last year when we were waiting all year to get the A380 back, and I can't remember when that came back. I think it was December or September or something like that in the end last year. Now, obviously, Emirates are flying multiple times a week anyway with the 777 as it is. So, there is demand, and they can fly now. Passengers direct from Dubai to Manchester due to the change of status of the United Arab Emirates. So previously they would just be flying cargo from Dubai to Manchester and then passengers back to Dubai as well as cargo.
7.5 lining up. This will be a good audio test.
It will. Not seen this particular 7.5 move on the airfield in terms of arrive or depart, but I think I've seen it in the engine run-up bay a couple of streams ago. Giving them
Routes Online is saying the 380 to return October 2 times daily. Okay.
2 times daily.
Lovely.
That's what you want to hear, isn't it?
Here we go, 7.5 on the roll.
Yeah, rolls Royce right in its place.
There we go. more of a bit of that.
It's a naughty sound, isn't it?
That just the grindy sound of the 7.5 is just 10 out of 10. What a way to start your Sunday morning live on Airliners Live, ladies and gents. Big welcome if you're just tuning in to Manchester Airport. Next out, Dreamliner. We're not messing about here today, ladies and gents.
I know we're being treated. Before we went live, it was a little bit quiet. And now it seems to be picking up, which is good. Good timing.
Jet 2757 just departed is headed off to the Canary Island of Tenerife.
Oh,
Just a quick reminder again for those members of the Rolls-Royce Enthusiast Club recently joining us. Please don't forget, if you wish to take advantage of the Concorde tour, head across to reception.
Oh right, okay. Routes Online was actually quoting Emirates themselves as well.
nice.
So that's some good news. Something to look forward to.
Fantastic. So what was it, October, was it?
Yes, I think it was. They said
Nice.
October.
I can't wait. We'll be here with open arms. We'll be all over it this time.
Diane saying I went on the TUI Dreamliner to Montego Bay in 2014. It was awesome. That's Diane over on Facebook. A big shout out to you.
Yeah, I've never actually been on a Dreamliner myself. I know Charles got upgraded to a Dreamliner for a flight from Manchester to Tenerife. Just randomly, just by, I think it was just due to demand.
Can you imagine that?
That is such like a lucky upgrade.
I know.
You know, I usually just fly on a Ryanair 7.3 and I'm a bit fed
It's
up.
like one of those times where they say, oh, sorry guys, due to weight and balance, I'm afraid I'm going to have to move you to first class.
That was exactly what it was, and she was buzzing. She said it was like lovely and comfy, good entertainment, windows are awesome, big, and lighting's nice.
Jen saying a colleague at her work was heading back on his own from Dubai. He goes on holiday on his own. And he was on the A380 and they put him in first class so that they could seat a couple together. So like, hey, do you mind if we just move you to first class just because John and Sarah want to sit there? He's like, yeah, I'm sure I can manage.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that, but yeah, I mean, I might as well. But I'm assuming he got upgraded from like economy or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Big shout out to Fernando, who's in the chat saying saludos. Hey, saludos to you as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, Fernando. That's about as much as I can repeat back to you, my mate. So if you do have a little bit of English typing knowledge, feel free to get a message in there and I can respond to you, my mate.
Yeah.
But if you don't, that's not a problem. Enjoy the aviation and we'll try and do the best we can with your messages. Jane, a big massive welcome to you. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah, the Dreamliner is definitely probably number 2 on my list behind the A380 or even the 7.4. I guess you could do a A380/7.4 before they disappear, you know.
Yeah.
But the Dreamliner, I know that they're not going anytime soon, but it sounds like a right experience being on one of them.
Imagine that.
I know. I'm getting slightly fed up of the A320s and 7.3s, which I'm always on.
So for those who don't know, Brown Bill and G Liz went off to Gibraltar the other day, and there is a full 4K flight video currently being rendered, ladies and gents, which will go up on our YouTube page as a live premiere.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with a live show, ladies and gents. It is a video premiere. We did have that last week. And if you want to enjoy the full flight in real time, ladies and gents, then make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah.
We may do it next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, I think.
I was hoping
that might go well.
I was hoping to do it tonight, but obviously I left it on uploading tonight, and it's a big file size. The whole 4K 3-hour-long video. I left it on overnight. I have decent internet as well.
Yeah.
And then I came on this morning and my PC was just turned off, so just decided just to switch itself off overnight for some
Not helpful, is it?
some bizarre reason.
But this is the aircraft that's on the runway at the minute. It just seems to be holding. I'm not sure exactly what for.
It's been a while. It's not like the 7.5 takes a while to get out.
That's on its way to Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, because usually they leave a decent gap between the aircraft, like a separation distance, but this is a lot longer than is standard.
yeah, there is something that's changing things here.
Yeah, whether there's something in the airspace. You know, we seen last time we were live on Monday, and interestingly enough, you can go back and look at this. There was an arrival, I think it was a Jet 2 73 or something like that, on final approach, and it had to abort the approach and do sort of a little, like a little hold, I guess you call it, on the approach.
Yeah.
And then later we found out that it was actually a helimed had to, use that space, so it had to give way to the helimed. And if you look back on the stream, none of us noticed it at the time, but you see the helimed on stream go past as well.
Awesome.
So just like a speck, a little yellow speck in the distance go past. We didn't notice it at the time.
And ladies and gents, can we get some bing bongs in the chat for Jenny Watts, who just sent a £5 super chat towards our brew fund. Big shout out to Jenny, long-term viewer of the channel as well. There you are. Thank you very much, Jenny. And Dreamliner's rolling as well. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Here we go. Brews, RVP chips, and a dog fund. You know it makes sense.
Two versions of the 787 Dreamliner, the original 7878 and this extended version, the 7879.
Beautiful. Into the murky soup with clouds above us.
I'll be AFK for 2 minutes, leave you on main cam.
Okay.
Long haul routes to the Caribbean, the US, etc. But of course, with recent
so yeah, Gibraltar was an interesting trip, guys. I flew, myself and Liz flew from Manchester to Gibraltar via EasyJet. I believe that's the only route, the only airline that flies that route.
The things sorted itself. I didn't have to walk, which is great.
Oh yeah. And obviously EasyJet fly Manchester to Gibraltar, I think it's once daily these days, or 8 times weekly or something like that. And it was a very pleasant flight. We actually got to fly the Neo both ways, and I will say there definitely is a considerable difference in comfort and noise level between the Neos and the sort of CEOs, the classic A320s. They're a lot quieter, I find, and they're a lot more comfy overall in general. It's a definitely a noticeable difference. You don't notice it when you only go traveling once a year, but recently I've been traveling a little bit more than usual. And yeah, there's definitely a difference in the aircrafts, especially going from a 737 Ryanair to an A320 Neo. Noise levels and comfort levels are so much more nicer on the A320 Neos. I love the A320 Neo in general. I think it's one of my favourite aircrafts.
Reception, of course, is located just to the rear of the commentary box, adjacent to the...
We got very lucky on the approach to Gibraltar, in that we had the famous circle to land approach, which is a very unique feature of Gibraltar Airport. Of course, the runway is very small there. It's very unique, of course. But one of the approaches that the aircraft do to avoid transiting through low-level Spanish airspace. I think it's a political dispute that's resulted in the aircraft having to bank very tight on these final stages of the approach around. I mean, to put things in perspective, at 1,500 feet, they're going downwind, and then they have to turn around.
Tap on the roll.
We're going to shout out as well.
Activities here at Manchester Aviation, of course, mentioning the event that is taking place today. streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So if you fancy a change from my dulcet tones, please feel free to log on to their YouTube or
I mean, overall, Gibraltar, it's a really interesting place, and anyone who's into aviation should give it a visit, I think, just because of the sheer level of how interesting the airport is. Now, guys, there is bad news regarding Gibraltar, and I didn't know this until I got there and sort of spoke to the locals and also looked up a bit of news. They are building a tunnel in Gibraltar that goes, I believe, under the runway. Now, obviously, those who have seen Gibraltar or been there, you may know that the airport obviously has no way to cross it without crossing the actual physical runway yourself. So, driving across or walking across, cycling, and that can only happen when there's no aircraft moving on the airfield. So, after an aircraft departs or arrives, usually they'll bring up the barriers and let people walk across until the next aircraft moves, which is, it's amazing. It's like, it's surreal. Like, as an aviation geek, and I'm sure many of you in the chat would be the same, where you just like, what? You get to walk on the runway, like, as it's like on the same day that it's active. Like, just, we arrived and an hour later we were on the runway again, just walking over, like, posing for pictures and, you know, having a great time. Now, the bad news about it is, I believe later this year the tunnel will be apparently completed. It's quite hard to find an exact date on it. It's sort of like roadworks here at Manchester, where they'll say one date and it'll end up being a completely different date, but it looks like that's going to be ready by the end of this year. So, and I believe the plan is to move all traffic from sort of road traffic and pedestrians from that sort of level crossing style point to the tunnel. So it means you're not going to be able to go on the runway anymore, which is really, really sad. So anyone who does want to get onto the runway and have that photo or experience what it's like, because I would recommend it, it's actually really interesting, then I'd recommend getting yourself down there this year. The traffic's not massively exciting at Gibraltar. Obviously, it's only sort of A320s and 73s that you'll see there, maybe Dash 8s or ATRs, sort of smaller airlines, basically, or airliners.
Make a quick mention for those of you who are more recent arrivals and are perhaps not familiar with Manchester Airport. Give you a little bit of an overview.
But isn't it a surreal experience, obviously, to be on the runway, and then you've got the rock in the background, and obviously the ops vehicles around you, and obviously the barriers go down, and you're still really close to the runway. If you stick around by the barrier, you get some really cool videos and photos of the aircraft moving. Air France is rolling.
Here we go. Iberia as well, just on the taxi out.
Oh, is Gabriella in the chat? Here she is.
Is she?
Tuning in from, I assume, the terminal building.
And today we are seeing aircraft arriving from...
Nice early rotation there from the hop.
Silky smooth camera moves by the man that is Mr. Brownbill upstairs.
Trying my best. A little bit rusty after my little...
I love it when everything works. This is a great show today. Here we go, Iberia's on the taxi out. Let's have a look.
Is there a hint of sarcasm, or is that...
No,
is that
everything is actually working.
Nice. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on down there.
No, we're all good.
Well, that's a change. I am about to board, say Gabriella. Yes.
Here we go. So, ladies and gents, we do have Gabriella, who's on her way out today, and we'll be catching her live on Airliners Live.
Yeah, and I believe she told me she's going to be sat on the right-hand side
okay.
of the aircraft. So, on the departure, if you give us a wave. That's awesome. I think this is like one of our first VIPs we've caught. Definitely the first this year.
Yeah.
on stream.
single airport.
So I'll definitely hit the record button for her. And
Nice wide shot. Let's not miss it. Let's get it silky smooth.
I know, yeah, I've had a bit of time to warm up.
The pilots will go on to.
So I feel like I'm filming. You know, like how you get like Captain Chris or Scott Bateman or whatever flying into Heathrow, and
Yeah.
it's a big thing to try and film them. I feel like this is like that. Give us a wave, exactly. What seat are you in, Gabriella? Let us know. We'll try and work out. Is this what is this?
BA shuttle, I think.
Ooh, yeah. It's another flight that's quite fun to do, the BA shuttle flying from Manchester or wherever you are, like Newcastle or the likes, to London Heathrow via BA. It's a fun little day out you can do, because they fly them multiple times a day, so you can actually plan a whole trip to London and be, there and back in the same day, relatively smoothly. Steve McGuinness and Lee Davies in the chat, both with their red tail badge.
Oof, legends.
Loving it.
To our left in the little bit of grey gloom over there, we can see the twinkling lights of our next arrival, which in this case is a Airbus A319 belonging to British Airways.
Sat on the right side. Love to hear it.
Is operating today's London
We might even see you when you taxi out, to be fair, because we catch the right-hand side of the aircraft then.
British Airways would operate a number of shuttles during the course of the day.
Yeah, let us know roughly where you sat and wave like mad as you taxi out, and
Should
we'll
we try?
zoom in and see if we can see you.
Yeah, should we try that? That'd be hilarious.
Just fill the whole window with your hand and just wave it so it's dead obvious, and we'll try and find you.
Yes, that'd be so funny.
As soon as you go past the tower until you turn left, just keep doing it, and it'll give us time to look and find you.
Try and get a photo, Martin, as well.
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
If you've got time, get some crayons, draw the airliner's live logo, and stick it up against the window.
Yeah.
Meant like a jacket or something.
I'll say that though, it's not. I don't know what time she's due out. It must be in about an hour or so.
Yeah.
Or maybe less.
I'm not wishing to tempt fate, but it looks as though
I know it's on a Newquay flight, so whenever we catch a departure to Newquay, everyone in the chat let us know. Here we go, BA about to touch down.
the
Easy.
Airbus,
Don't mess around, do they?
Shuttle just touching down. Again, over to the left, you can see the
Superb airline, British
Oh
Airways.
yeah, move the blind up and down. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just to the left of that aircraft, you can see another A320, this time with a red and yellow tail. That particular aircraft belongs to Iberia, which is the national airline.
We have an EasyJet taxiing towards us for some reason.
Yeah, it's under tow by the looks of it.
So yeah.
Here we go. We'll turn this mic up. Have a listen to this, guys.
Obviously, British Airways having the Royal Mail badge on their aircraft. I believe that's because they help with the logistics of Royal Mail, moving letters around the country and further.
Just give a big shout out to Diane, Alex, Davey, and Derek Babs as they're at a lifeboat station on standby, watching us on the big TV.
Yes, doing a fantastic job, I'm sure, you guys. Saving lives and all that. Yeah, so there's this
Look
easy.
at this. Look at how busy we are.
What's going on?
This is 10 out of 10.
This EasyJet just getting towed here. Probably just a relocation across the airfield in regards to another gate. And there's another aircraft. It looks like a Ryanair taxiing out, I think. Looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Unsurprisingly, certainly during the
So pinging at the minute, we've got an EasyJet A320neo, Turkish A330, and Ryanair 738.
with the airlines not operating.
So yeah, we've got 3 aircraft at the minute pinging up.
We also have an aircraft that's just been pushed back, it looks like. A 737 MAX. It's a TUI over on Terminal 2.
Yeah, I believe so, Alan. Definitely, mate.
If you look at the satellite view on radar, the car park is still where Terminal 2's pier is. Yeah, the A330 is also picking up as well. That's awesome. A lot of movement here on the ground at Manchester. The Ryanair is off to Mallorca, of course. Quite a nice temperature out today, though. I'm wearing my shorts, t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
I thought I would have regretted that, but doing all right so far.
And while things are a little bit quiet, ladies and gents, our first news piece today from our brand new partner, UKAviation.news, is there's no isolation for double-jabbed passengers to the EU and US, which is some big info, ladies and gents. I'm just going to grab the story up here, and we'll have a quick flick through that.
Yeah, it sounds like a huge news article. Anything to boost the aviation industry or travel in general is good news these days. Obviously, restrictions are slowly easing in steps at the moment. Although here in the UK we don't have many restrictions left at all. International travel is still pretty darn restricted.
We're saying here, double jab passengers arriving in the United States and the EU will no longer need to self-isolate from next week. I think this was fairly recent news. I grabbed the date for you. But they will be requiring digital and paper coronavirus vaccine certificates. Wales and Scotland make their own guidelines with regards to travel. But the devolved governments are expected to follow suit with the UK government's lead. So that's a good step forward, and a big shout out to UKAviation.news, the new partner on Airliners Live, bringing us all the latest UK aviation news live into the stream. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think the aviation industry needs every help it can get. It's not so much about the ability to travel. I think for the majority of people who are willing to travel, they will do the tests, they will fill out the forms. It's the main problem, to be honest, it seems, is the confidence to travel. It's confidence to book holidays.
It's more the confidence to book, I think.
Yeah.
Worried about cancellations.
Yeah, because I've had a fair few cancellations already this year myself. I've only travelled a few times, and many other people I know the same. Now, I know that one of the biggest problems, I think, as well, is the sheer level of preparation you need to do to travel. It's not, if you know what you need to do, what forms you need to fill out, what exactly you need to bring with you, you'd be fine. But there's so many people who are just so out of the loop. I work with a friend who, in my work, who really loves to travel. Travel is one of his main things. It's even in his Instagram bio, But even he just doesn't even want to try and sort of understand how to travel these days with all the forms and things, because it's just too much work, and it changes so often.
Oh, bit of a noise here. Let's listen to this.
Yeah, big fan of this noise. You know what I mean?
Ryanair roll.
Just goes to show how loud the ATRs are. The Ryanair was almost drowned out by it.
It was.
Just taxiing past.
The Logan Air
I can imagine the position of the mic, it probably sounded a lot louder as well.
heading out to Palmer in Mallorca. And
This is KLM on the way in, it looks like.
About to touchdown is
yes.
Boeing 737 belonging to the Dutch national airline KLM, inbound unsurprisingly from Amsterdam.
There we go.
KLM is in fact one of the oldest airlines in the world and actually celebrated its centenary back in 2019. And at that time a number of the aircraft were actually painted in special colour schemes with the Dutch flag and the 100 years logo. This particular aircraft is a 737-800. There's an interesting little story behind KLM in actual fact that they were instrumental in the creation of the airport that we're actually situated at today. Manchester's original airport, of course, was located over near Eccles, Manchester Barton, which is now known as City Airport. And back in 1935, KLM made an application to start the first international service into Manchester Airport from Amsterdam. However, when they looked at the situation over at Barton, they didn't feel that that particular airport was suitable. And basically they requested that Manchester give consideration to finding another location. And that location is where we are today. And that service to Amsterdam began 3 years later in 1938 at this very airport. And that service has been ongoing since 1938. So KLM has been with us for a long, long time. And did in fact operate right throughout the pandemic to the degree that at one stage the Amsterdam route was the busiest route out of Manchester Airport. So thank you KLM for your continued support.
Let's get some wave emotes in the chat, shall we? You all seen it. Very friendly pilots usually on KLM.
We all quiet now, are we?
Yeah, that TUI Max will be going out soon. I think that might be on the taxi.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
And the Turkish as well, of course. TUI Max, I don't know what it's doing.
We've got Logan on the ping as well. That'll be heading to Newquay.
Another one?
That's on the departures list, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Because one just come in, didn't it?
Mm.
Looks like the hot dog stand is getting prepared and looks pretty luxurious. They're all wearing like suits and stuff. I don't know
A little
what.
bit of red stripe on the going there. Strong boat. Any Henry Westons?
I think we might have to
Get Mrs. Airliners Live to drive home.
have a look at this, guys. This is probably the fanciest hot dog stand I've ever seen.
Woo.
Look at this. Wouldn't mind one of them. I think this is getting raided later. Proper Rolls Royce style hot dog stand.
Yeah.
But yeah, in regards to that, that article with the no isolation on return. I mean, one of the biggest problems with the UK has been sort of their hesitancy to reopen the borders, and it's really hit the aviation industry hard. And they're finally coming to their senses these days in regards to opening things back up, not only for UK travellers coming back home, but also for travellers from other countries visiting the UK as well. It's a big part of our sort of hospitality and tourism industry, travel in general, is people visiting the UK. Obviously, a lot of cities in the UK are very tourist-centric, and London being one of them, and Manchester, I'm sure, too. And obviously, the airports as well need people flying in to keep up the revenue.
But if you are enjoying the show, ladies and gents, do us a favour, just below our little video here, just click the like button. Give it a thumbs up, guys. It really does help on the algorithm. It helps YouTube share the video around, let everybody know that we're live. It really does help. There's 961 of you at the moment in the YouTube chat.
Wow.
Please feel free to click the thumbs up button, guys. It really does help us. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps the channel a lot. And if you are new to the channel, guys, make sure you click subscribe as well. We really do appreciate it. We're getting close to 15,000 subscribers now. So yeah, things are going a little bit crazy. Over on the Facebook side of things, we are probably less than 5,000 away from 100,000 followers, guys. 100,000. So if you are new on Facebook, make sure you click the follow button as well. That really does help us out. And if you are absolutely loving your time on the channel, ladies and gents, you can become a channel VIP. And the best way to do that is just to click the dollar symbol, then clicking join below the video, or I think it might actually be just underneath the chat. That's the best way to become a channel member, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for everyone who is already a member. You can see them in there with their tower badges next to their name. And the ones that have been here over a year have actually got tail badges next to their name, guys. So
that's insane.
It's something really to be proud of when you've got hold of that. And ladies and gents, just as we're talking about it, Gold Dalek, who has just come in and joined Premium Economy, a huge massive shout out to you. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat for that person, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Absolutely spam them bing bongs. You know what to do.
Come on, guys. You know what they're there for.
Light the chat up.
You know what they're there for.
Who in the chat, right, was tuned in for Martin's birthday stream a few months ago?
Oh, yeah?
All the silly shenanigans like went on there. Obviously, that was during one of the... I think it was either a lockdown or it was...
Yeah, it's lockdown birthday number 2 for me.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah. So, obviously, we had a silly, banter-filled stream where it was part of the UK VFR tour, wasn't it, where we were flying around the UK in 2 Diamond aircraft on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And it was good fun, and we made it like very light-hearted, very silly. People could send in birthday super chats with a big reaction on stream.
Yeah.
A little dance that I did on stream appeared. Loads of music, loads of fireworks on screen. We all went mad. It's my birthday in is it a week or 2 weeks? I think it's only a week's time. Yeah, it'll be a week on Tuesday.
Ooh, don't forget.
So I'm tempted, guys, to resurrect the birthday stream for my birthday, which is on the 24th of August. But this time it won't be on a simulator. I won't be flying, but it'll be here at the airport. I don't know how far I want to go with it yet, but I want it to be silly and funny and banter-filled and ridiculous. So if you're into that, if you want a good laugh, we'll have loads of dad jokes, we'll have segments planned. I'll do a bit of planning into it and get some things going. Maybe the whiteboard might make an appearance. We don't know yet. Tune in on the Tuesday, 24th of August, because that will be a lot of silly fun. Don't expect a serious stream. Only tune in for the silly banter.
A huge shout out to Mr. John Fletcher, who's just sent in the £3 super chat. I'm sorry, it's not showing up on my list of things I can put up on the stream for some reason. But thank you very much for the £3 super chat. Really appreciate that.
It didn't appear on my little, the train on YouTube.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Yeah, I think it probably will be.
Although also maybe it doesn't appear because there's no message as well, maybe. Thank you for the super chat though, appreciate that. Honestly, guys, they all really add up. Super chats, memberships, VIPs, all that really, really do add up, and they really help us out. Produce the highest quality live aviation show the world has to offer, as you all are witnessing now.
And big shout out to Terry Campbell, who's just joined Premium Economy, wanted that extra legroom. Big shout out to you, Terry. Thank you for joining the channel. Huge welcome to you if you are new.
Terry, are you a returning VIP? The name sounds familiar, but maybe I'm getting you mixed up with someone else with a similar name. But welcome to Premium Economy.
Big shout out to John Hughes as well. So just subscribe to your brilliant show. I'm supposed to be flying with Emirates on the A380 to Dubai. Nice. Excellent, John. Great to have you with us, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in today.
Send us all the videos and photos to our page.
Lufthansa on the short final, I think.
Yeah, I don't see any lights on the...
It's literally about 300 feet.
Have to remember here at Manchester.
Is it CRJ or is it a bizjet in first?
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, sorry. Lights are very dim.
From here at Manchester Airport of the Peak District.
Looks like a CRJ.
Alderley Edge and Macclesfield.
Miles. We'll have less of that.
Only around about 9 or 10 miles outside of Manchester city centre, one of the largest
I love it, Miles.
in the UK. So,
Might have to
again,
steal that one.
one of the very important things that the aircraft
We do have a segment planned for today, though, guys, which is we didn't really.
Whoa! Don't you be announcing now?
Well, I was gonna maybe not announce it, but I'll tease it.
Yeah.
We had it last week, guys. I'm sure.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what it is?
Yeah. There's a segment we had. Was it last week we were live? Well, the week before.
Week before was it?
You were off in your mum's.
Oh, I was at my mum's last weekend. Yeah.
We had a segment with another member of the Airliners Live team. That's not me or Martin. So
that is making a return.
stay tuned. Yeah. Stay locked in for that because it's definitely not one to miss. We'll see if anyone in the chat can get it.
And Gemma in the chat saying, I'm flying out on the Boeing 777 to Dubai on Saturday.
This Saturday?
Ooh.
Gemma, what the heck? That's awesome. I'm so jealous.
Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it, mate.
Wouldn't mind flying to Dubai now. I've never done it before. The very pointy nose of the Lufthansa Cityline CRJ. Obviously the engine's mounted way back at the rear. Little hair dryers in comparison to the 777's GE90s. There's an EasyJet doing something over here. What's this? Who's this? What are you doing? Coming out of Terminal 3. So obviously that's not going to have passengers on board. It's even getting towed, I think. Unless it is Terminal 1. I can't quite tell from here. But it looks like it's just getting towed out.
Big shout out to Darren Davis tuning in from Norfolk, who watches us on the big TV. That's the way to watch Airliners Live, ladies and gents. In glorious 1080p. Hope you're enjoying the big show, ladies and gents. This is our flagship live stream that we do weekly from Manchester Airport. It really shows off what the channel's about. We got all the mod cons. I've got about 9,000 screens around me all over the place. It's like Starship Enterprise. You can't see it, but it is. Trust me.
You know it makes sense.
And yeah, it's going well.
And it shows how much we are willing to work to make the channel as good as it can be with all the support that the supporters and super chats send in. Kevin Henry VIII, though, the absolute king, nonetheless, of dad jokes, has dropped another one in.
Has he?
Said, just to our left now,
I've just got a job to help people up when they fall over. I'm working for TripAdvisor.
Twin engine aircraft of Turkish Airlines.
There you go. If you ever wondered what TripAdvisor does.
To Istanbul.
Where's he going?
Used a number of different types of aircraft on their Istanbul route recently.
Hello.
Including the wide-bodied A330, along with the latest version of the Airbus.
Is it just going round the...
Big turning round, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just, you know.
Which, are extremely fuel efficient and economical. This particular A330 is a 300 model, which is the largest of the original Airbus A330s.
Matthew Campbell flexing. He's watching it on the 85-inch TV.
What?
Also good for the football season. Listen, I know you like football, but let's be honest, you bought it for Airliners Live, didn't you?
Yeah.
Of course.
Don't lie.
Come on, tell the truth. 85-inch. Mrs. Airliners Live, can I have an 85-inch TV, please?
Where's it going to go?
Where's it going to go?
Wherever it needs to go.
What room have you got that's big enough for that?
Oh, she said yeah, as long as it goes in the office. Hey,
there
success.
Get yourself to Costco.
More stuff out your man.
Paul Gardner, welcome to you. Richard as well, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. What was that?
How big do you think 85 is?
I don't know. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? What's
50
Ours is a
yours?
55. in ours.
Mine's 42, and that's fine for me.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's going to be a fight here, ladies and gents.
Oh,
it's all going to kick off.
No, it's good. Oh no, what's going to happen? We all know what's going to win here, don't we? It's obviously the EasyJet. It's even a Neo. It's a Neo as well. Don't mess around with the Neo. Oh, look who's getting involved now. Oh no.
He's like, listen, I'll back you up. Budget airline. Listen, I'll stand by your side. Here we go. Look, he's like, you can tell what's going on here. If we had a microphone sensitive enough, you could actually hear it going, you move. No, you move.
No, you're giving way to me.
I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, you give way to me. No,
my dad's bigger than your dad.
Siblings squabbling there. I don't know what's going on there. They've just completely froze. It's like when you see two cats looking at each other, you know,
like when you're on a safari and you nip out of the van to go for a wee and you look through the bushes, you see a tiger just staring at you.
Yeah, and you just stand there like what's going on?
What's going to happen here?
Guys in the chat, who would win here? Like, let me know your thoughts. Oh, EasyJet's making a move.
No, he's given up.
He's given what? Oh, he's letting him go.
Disappointed.
Deary me. It's not even EasyJet, it's the tug. Who's responsible? Look at this guy, standing up to the crowd.
Tune in for next week for Aviation Battles, episode 2.
As you could see there, the Turkish Airlines Airbus A330 was
airplane chess. It really was, wasn't it?
Departure. Just been asked to give way to the EasyJet Airbus A320 that was on tow.
That was interesting.
And ahead of the Turkish now is a Ryanair Boeing 737.
The Ryanair's long gone. He wasn't messing around. Nope. Someone's robbing the hot dog store.
Ryanair 737 will
legging with the 2 hot dogs.
Never catch me. Oh, look at this. Can I catch it, like, just briefly?
Oh, yes. Oof. Look at that, ladies and gents. That's a
it smells nice.
good-looking car, that.
He's been attempting to finish Pam's chocolate biscuits again.
That smells delicious.
Look at that, guys. I love the shape of that.
Yeah. Lovely. Right, what's going on over here? Planes and stuff.
In addition, of course, to the Rolls-Royce vehicles that are here with us today, please don't forget that the Aviation Society shop is open for business, selling...
Does the UK have Spirit?
Everything.
As in the airline? I don't think so.
You name it, they've got it.
It's an American low-cost carrier, isn't it?
And, of course, just to the rear of the commentary box, we've also...
Right, Turkish 330 is moving now. Here we go. This is probably one of the best sounds you'll hear at Manchester Airport these days. But before that, we have the CFM 56s on board the Ryanair 737-800. Classic sound here. Pretty loud, actually, the Ryanairs, to be fair, the 73s. So
they are when they go over my house at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
Memorabilia stand. You may well be fortunate enough to be treated to one of Pam's chocolate biscuits. So if
anyone watching the Formula E today? No. I don't watch anything.
Oh, in fact,
I just watch some aviation stuff online and that's it. I watch Martin play Battlefield. For a long day of work in Airliners Live.
Ryanair 737 outbound to Seville.
Nice steep climb there. From the Ryanair. And now, guys and girls,
A330 time, here we go.
This is what you want to see. Huge wingspan of the 330. Now just taxiing, I assume, all the way to Juliet 1. Usually do.
Don't forget, of course, if you've arrived today...
If you are enjoying the channel, guys, please help us out and click the thumbs up button on YouTube. It really does help a lot.
And Carl just letting us know that the Emirates 777 is only 8 minutes out.
We have today with
Wow,
us, the,
getting spoilt now.
hot dog outlet that is located just to the left.
Oh, the hot dog stand looks like it's open.
Commentary box.
Hot Sod Tang is open for business.
Something tells me that the hot dogs there are not cheap.
So,
We'll find out, won't we?
feeling a little bit peckish.
Hot dog review.
Breakfast or an early lunch, please do take out.
What do you have on your hot dog? Is it just ketchup, or do you have a bit of?
RVP chips I have on mine.
What sauce do you want? RVP chips.
I don't even want a hot dog, just give me the RVP chips.
Oh, I'll have a hot dog. Hi Andy, I'm new. Hello.
How do you know his name?
I mean, you may have been using the overlays. Yeah, that's who he's just sat there. It's been pinging up for ages, 273. So I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see what time Gabriella's flight's out. I'm curious about that one. Newquay, it's going to be like the next departure after this, I think.
Oh yes, here we go.
Oh, she's flying on an A319. That's quite rare.
Is she?
EasyJet A319, and by the looks of it, it may be sort of like the retro livery, I guess you call it. You know, the old giant EasyJet text.
Okay, yeah.
Reminiscent of the phone number livery.
Nice.
Golf, Echo Zulu, Alpha Oscar. I remember when me and Liz were flying out to Gibraltar, we didn't know what gate we were at, because obviously they don't tell you what gate you're going to until like sort of half an hour before the flight or something like that. I think there's a logistics reason for that at the airport. There's a genuine sort of passenger allocation reason.
Yeah.
So what we did was we looked on radar and got what the registration was for the flights ahead of time, and then we scoured the airport to find all the EasyJets at the gates to find the right one. And Liz with her Samsung S something Ultra Plus megaphone
8K.
whatever, camera with the super optical zoom. We were at the pier at Terminal 1, the one that's sort of where the A380 would use, sort of that area, and we looked over the way and we seen another EasyJet parked up at the opposite end of the pier, sort of on Terminal 2 side, and she zoomed in on her phone to the point where she could see the reg, and it was the one that we flew on, so we're like, oh, there you go.
There it is.
So we made our way over and we were there before. Well, by the time we got there, after all that messing around, it would have been quicker just to follow the signs. But interestingly, there's actually an EasyJet out to Newquay next, and then it'll be followed by a Logan ATR to Newquay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a little race.
There you go, 330's rolling. Let's turn this mic up and enjoy it.
Yes. Let's go.
Emirates, of course, being one of them, based in Dubai. We also have Etihad, who operate and are based at Abu Dhabi. And then a little bit later on, around about 1:30ish, we should see the arrival of the Qatar 777-300 from their base at Doha in Qatar. A330 outbound to Istanbul.
I'll tell you what, not a bad sound on that one.
Unfortunately,
100%. I mean, Turkish is another one of them airlines that Turkey's still on the UK's travel red list. So obviously, I think they're using the 330 just on the pure cargo capacity of it. But it's an interesting one to use such a big plane for a route that can't even serve any passengers coming back to here. So that's an interesting one.
Head out on an easterly direction.
This is worth a few likes. It is Loopy. Loopy knows. Listen to Loopy. He's wise.
1,200 viewers on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. A huge, massive welcome to all of you. You're watching the flagship show, the big show at Airliners Live, ladies and gents. Hope you're enjoying yourself as we bring you all of the live aviation action from Manchester Airport in partnership with the Aviation Society. A big, massive shout out to them for access to the commentary tower.
We've got the merchandise on today.
We're repping the merch, aren't we? What?
Got ourselves two caps.
Actually, quite. Ooh, look at that.
I know, it's
10 out of 10,
not a bad one at all. It's got the new design on it as well.
Yep.
That's an interesting buggy with an aerial on it. Is it remote controlled? Does it go on its own?
Yeah,
So
my TV's not smart as well. That's one.
Is it not?
No, I don't know what. I've got a Chromecast. I don't need a smart TV.
No, I suppose so, yeah.
20 quid Chromecast. Boosh, everything's on it.
Catherine, big welcome to you, tuning in from South Wales.
Should be a PC12 somewhere. We've got a PC12 coming in, have we?
On its way out, I think.
Or Pilatus.
To our left, and very shortly to touchdown from
Girl in my work.
Mallorca.
She's like one of my best friends.
And,
She was meant to have a flying lesson today at Liverpool Airport. I think they've cancelled it just because of the weather concerns, because obviously with flying lessons and stuff they usually fly obviously VFR. And I think it was forecast to rain. So they gave her an early heads up, delaying the flying lesson, but it turns out the weather's not too bad today. Although you probably would want a nice clear day, wouldn't you?
The main reason behind that is actually it's for safety purposes. Number one, it makes the aircraft much more visible to the air traffic controllers up in the control tower. But it also means that if there are any vehicles out on the airfield manoeuvring, they're also able to see the aircraft coming in. And obviously,
I don't know how the flying lessons work though. Like, are you allowed to like go up with them? Because I did ask her. I was like, "Am I okay to tag along if you do the flying lesson?"
I don't know.
And she said to me, "She's like, if you want."
I don't know how it works.
So I was like, if I could sit at the back, I wouldn't mind just chilling, and I'll bring the GoPro down and cameras, and we'll film a little episode.
Hopefully they'll give us a wave back. Yeah, there we go.
We get a wave then. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Another arrival on short final, it looks like. Sorry,
hopefully what's likely to happen with the Emirates 777, of course, with it being such a large, wide-bodied aircraft.
Oh, what's this? Oh, hello.
Make the turn off.
Oh, okay,
hello.
Triple's inbound.
Continue down the runway for a little bit more distance and come off at what's known as the Alpha taxiways.
Yes.
A huge shout out to planefinder.net for providing the live aircraft data into the live stream, ladies and gents. Go and show them your support and get yourself signed up to either a free or premium account. We have both, and they're excellent. Really, really good.
Yeah, I was playing with it last night a lot. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, the weather tools are really cool to see the wind directions in different regions as they change live. And obviously all the tracking. And they also have a 3D view, which I thought was really cool. We're saying we don't even need a flight simulator anymore. We can just sit there on Planefinder and see in 3D the aircraft as they sort of travel over the airways.
One of the things that always amazes me is actually the size of the engines. And the engines are so large, in fact, that they are more than capable of accommodating a person of 6 foot in height standing up inside of the engines. In fact, when you visit some of certainly the Far East airports, you will actually see engineers climb inside the aircraft when they're on the ground to check the fan blades and everything to make sure that there's been no damage during flight. So if somebody can stand up inside those engines, you can appreciate just how large they are.
Huge aircraft, the 777.
Keep your eye on those engines, and once the aircraft is slowed sufficiently, you'll see the flight will forward stays openings on the side of the engine.
Just overran the exit directly ahead of us. Sometimes they make it, very rarely. and you get a head-on taxi shot from here at the RVP. Nonetheless, we'll get an amazing taxi past, really close and loud, as it vacates to its right-hand side and sort of comes back past us.
Emirates are, of course, now one of the largest airlines in the world, based in Dubai.
There's the emotes in the chat. Triple F.
Nice.
You know it.
Sort of 1970s.
You all know it makes sense.
To the degree that for the first time in goodness knows how many years,
It was a good landing.
in 2019 became the
Emirates showing us how it's done.
airport in the world, a title that London's Heathrow Airport had held for many, many years. The reason for that, of course, is that the way Emirates operate is what's known as a hub and spoke system. So effectively what Emirates do is they fly people from various destinations.
Just going to taxi past.
Such as, let's say, Manchester, Heathrow,
Bouncy Castle Alpha.
Newcastle, Edinburgh, into Dubai to connect with ongoing flights to the Far East, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa.
Be our biggest arrival for today.
They do say, in fact, that about
Yes, I think
80%
Qatar might be
of
flying
passengers that land at
the
Dubai
triple as well,
Airport
you know.
never set foot in Dubai.
Look at them engines.
1,300 viewers on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please click the thumbs up, it really does help, guys. Click the thumbs up icon just below the video. Give the channel a like, and if you are new, please subscribe.
Let's see if we can real quick. Give a quick zoom in on this.
Did we miss her?
I think we may have. The triple at the stage, but we can catch her on the departure, it's okay.
Here it comes. We'll turn the mics up for this as well.
Oh, yes.
We may be drowned out for this.
There we go. Nice friendly captain there.
A wide shot of that. Look at the size of this aircraft.
That's what I'm talking about.
The 777 taxis out of the way there. Another arrival again, this time a Ryanair.
Yes, the EasyJet A319 that you just seen taxiing out has on board one of our VIPs,
Just speaking of the,
one of our beloved supporters of the channel. Gabrielle is over there from the Heart of Aviation Instagram on her way to Newquay, so we're going to catch that departure soon.
Process of developing the latest version of the 777, known as the 777X. That particular aircraft is currently under development.
Imagine seeing that triple on your 85-inch TV.
Launch customer will be
Football.
Lufthansa, the German airline, but unsurprisingly, Emirates have also placed quite a large order for the 777X.
Ryanair 73 just vacating. Engine slightly smaller on this.
Just a bit.
There's the wing bounce. So over there, we've got the Newquay bound.
I didn't have to imagine, the sounds was unreal, says Matthew.
operator.
That's what we're talking about.
Their fleet consists of
That's that boundary mic for you.
with a single exception.
It works.
737-700.
Did it sound good, did it? Yay or nay in the chat. How good did that triple sound, ladies and gents? Was it good? Yay.
And is also used for
Another
crew training.
upgrade on the Airliners Live Big Show
Ryanair had
is our boundary microphone.
for 200 Boeing 737 MAX aircraft.
What is that noise I'm hearing?
And I've recently started to take delivery of those
Sure.
aircraft. So going through a
So I'm mowing the grass.
significant fleet renewal and putting into operation the latest version of the 737.
There's the yays in the chat. Something in the run-up bay, maybe?
There's something, isn't there?
Does sound like a prop, like a Pilatus or something.
Our next arrival here is a EasyJet Airbus A320neo. Once
Oh,
again,
great view.
bound from the Balearic island of Mallorca, coming in from Palma.
We could hear it in Australia, says Bruce.
Yes.
As you can see, this particular aircraft
Thank you, Darren. Glad you're enjoying it, mate.
Colour scheme of EasyJet.
Yeah, I'm so happy with today. I'm super, super happy. This is the big show that we wanted, guys. This is what it's all about. 10 out of 10. We've got the best picture quality in live aviation. We've got all the audio going in. Myself and Brown Bill, you see him there up on the top. Give us a wave. There he is. Hey.
The
Got all sorts going on.
The only thing I worry about is when I put mine and yours side by side, and it looks like mine looks so dark. Because
Yeah, we do need to fix that.
I don't know
We'll
if there's a
fix
way
it.
to bump up the exposure or whatever. I think it's trying to expose.
Just
the
as we
sky.
get a 449 super chat from Mr. John Hughes. Thank you very much, John, for the support.
Cheers, John.
If you would like to support the channel, ladies and gentlemen, just like John, click the dollar symbol, then click super chat.
Them beautiful Neo engines, Leap 1As.
What a shot! What a shot!
Quite significantly bright.
Super chats really do help the channel out, ladies and gents, as do VIP sign-ups. All of that can be found by clicking the dollar symbol.
Oh,
Just
look who's
below the
rolling.
Here we go.
Manufacturer operator, this time with
Let's get them wave emotes in the chat, ladies and gents.
319s, 320s and Airbus A321s.
There she goes.
Amazing. Have a good holiday, Gabriella, down in Newquay.
Give us a wing. Oh no, you're not a pilot, are you?
Slide a tenner under the flight deck doors.
Long journey ahead of him. He's going as far as Newquay in
Great stuff. Love to see that. That is what we want to see on Airliners Live. It's quite lucky being on the A319. It's quite rare to be on that. I don't know what that noise is though. It sounds like someone's got a lawnmower or something. Don't know how loud that is on stream. That EasyJet Neo just taxiing in over there.
It's a death, wasn't it, when I mentioned before that it looked to be brightening up a bit.
And guys, a huge thank you to anyone who's become a supporter over the last few weeks on Airliners Live. We do have an exclusive club over on Facebook. It's a private group called the Airliners Live VIP Lounge. We're always active in there, and it is an exclusive club for all the supporters of Airliners Live to congregate and talk and get behind the scenes access. We did a live stream in there from Gibraltar the other day, where we were walking down the high street looking at all the really interesting British shops they have there at Gibraltar. There was a Marks and Spencer's, Holland and Barrett, there was a Matalan, there was all sorts there. So definitely give that a watch back if you are in the VIP lounge. And if you're not a VIP already, what are you doing? You just hit the dollar symbol, then press join to become one. It's very cheap. I think it's £3.49 a month for the basic tier. That gets you pretty much all the essentials. Although if you pledge a little bit more, really help out the channel with your membership, you get a little bit more for your money as well. In fact, a lot more sort of free wallpaper packs. You get a discount on merchandise, plenty of different bits and pieces. You can have a look. If you press the dollar symbol, then press join. You can see all the benefits there.
And a big shout out to Darren Corden for the $4.49 super chat.
Yes.
Thank you very much, mate. And that's followed closely behind by Mr. Paul Marriott with a £5 super chat as
Paul.
well. Thank you, Paul. You're both legends. Thank you guys for the support. It really does help the channel out. As always, we always reinvest back into the channel, and it's pretty obvious with this big show, ladies and gents, the amount of investment we have put in. The picture quality is a million times better than what it was. Obviously, the audio is also much better.
Yep.
We've got all different camera angles. We do reinvest back into the channel, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, and it really does help out with all of your VIP sign-ups and super chats. So thank you very much, guys. Just as on a brand new account, Mrs. Airliners Live signs up for premium economy. There she is. It is quite daft that I have to make my own moderators pay to get the emotes. YouTube, can you please fix that? Thank you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I pay for a subscription as well on my personal account, but I'm not too bothered for the low price of £3.49. I don't mind paying that, to be honest, for all these fantastic emotes. There she is in the chat.
And straight to the cat emotes. She's not messing about.
Let's
There's
get some
bing
cat,
and bong.
Let's get some cat emotes in the chat, guys. Come on. Ryanair pushing back as well, so we'll switch to that now. Hope you're enjoying the show today, guys and girls.
I'm loving the show today.
Yeah, it's great.
Absolutely loving the show today.
I mean, there's a lot of good company today with all these cars around us. We have to have a little walk around before we finish.
Part of me is wondering if there's any way I can quickly show the little setup. I wonder if there's enough length on the old camera. It might go badly, but I'm going to try it.
We need a Theo emote. Well, yeah. I don't even know which. I mean, is that Harry in the picture?
It's Harry, yeah.
Okay.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the wide shot, but here we go. We can see all of what's going on here. We've got the main cam. We've got Brown Bill. We got my cam, which is there. There's Brown Bill. Look at him with his thumbs up, looking fresh. All of this, ladies and gents, loads going on. We've got a screen here that's showing us the chat. We've got another screen here, which is where all of the stuff comes through and we can send things to the stream. We got our custom coded module here for planefinder.net. Mrs. Airliners Live is up here. There she is, looking fresh.
The newest VIP, might you add?
Not messing around, are we? Not messing around.
Get yourself in the VIP lounge, Mrs. Airliners Live.
Change over, please.
We also have Daryl Riley sending in another super chat, £4.49 this time.
Nice one. Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, Daryl. Appreciate that.
There we go.
Apologies to Gabriella for not getting the taxi out, but I had to get that shot of the triple. I'm sure you can understand. But we did catch her departing. That's the main thing. That's what I wanted to get. I caught her in 4K as well, so we'll put that on our Instagram and we'll tag her in it, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Should be made up with that.
But that's just a little look around the control station, ladies and gents. We are lucky to be technically minded because there is a lot of moving parts on this on this show. But we're glad you're enjoying it and glad to have so many of you with us as well.
I see headlights.
What's that? Daryl Riley. Where's Daryl Riley?
I read that one out.
You've read Daryl's?
Yeah,
awesome.
£4.
Just as Mr. E. Peterson with the $20 super chat, the biggest super chat of the day today goes to Mr. E. Peterson. Thank you very much to Mrs. Airliners Live. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that a lot.
Legend. Thank you.
Supporting the channel again. Impressive setup. Thank you, mate. We've put a lot of work into this setup. A lot goes on behind the scenes, but it's what you need to do if you want to bring the best quality, ladies and gents. We don't do it by halves here on Airliners Live. We never have done.
We want to be the best.
My fault, I mentioned the weather earlier on. The minute I said it looks to be brightening up a little.
Speaking of the best, a Ryanair 737 on arrival.
There we go.
Greater by the minute.
Did you bring the umbrella?
Yes.
Not needed it yet.
Correct, Lee. That is his second $20 donation today. Thank you very much, mate.
$40 in total. Oosh. Quick maths, right?
Yeah.
We don't mess around. Getting a bit hungry, me though, you know. So I want to chuck a hot dog super chat over. like the Antonov burger the other day at the pub.
Yeah.
You can hear at the moment isn't somebody cutting the grass. That's actually a turboprop aircraft that's doing some engine runs inside the engine test bay. So clearly that's part of it.
A huge welcome to LM Mather as well. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Thank you very much for joining Premium Economy. A huge welcome to you.
We've got 1.1 million people watching the stream at the moment.
Oof.
In the arena.
No doubt.
And a reach of 1,000 as well.
10 million. No doubt.
I'll stop it. Well, Andy on the maths. I don't usually do that.
Oh, look at this. The Flying Architect says, I'll be over there soon. I'm happy to provide the chips.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, chips would be nice, but I don't know what it is about the hot dog. It's just looking so juicy. It's because it's just right next to us and we can just see them.
I'll grab you a hot dog and we'll grab some chips after.
Chips for dessert. Chips of the pudding. You know it makes sense.
Qatar triple 1 hour out, says Carl in the YouTube chat.
Nice.
Legend. And a huge shout out, I don't know if we have done already, to Zach, our in-house developer. Done an absolutely fantastic job making some adjustments, some improvements on the planefinder.net integration. It's worked absolutely flawlessly today, so a big shout out, Zaka.
Legend.
If you are there, mate, thank you. And maybe a bit of, you know, if you're about, bit of battlefield later.
Evening planning going on.
What's that?
Downstairs, Martin, who are streaming live from Manchester Airport today. Airliners live.
That's us.
Oh yeah, I know them.
Who are them guys?
I don't know, but I can feel some drops of rain on me at the moment. That's not fun.
Feel free to log on to either of their websites.
Okay, I just want to fix something because you're showing as an overlay when you shouldn't. There you go. Okay, you're fixed.
Did we get a wave? That I didn't see it. Rolls Royce there, the RVP. Where's all the RB211s at?
Duly advised and pleased to pass on.
Oh yeah, the Rolls Royces are on this side of the fence today.
Rolls Royce event. You will be pleased to know that
we did have a 7.5 going out earlier on.
Please feel free to make your way across to the hangar to enjoy this.
So we do have colour correction options on your microphone, but it doesn't on your webcam. But we don't seem to have exposure adjustment, which is a little bit odd.
That's a bit odd, yeah. Wow, all these movements. What's going on at the moment?
This is what Manchester Airport's all about, ladies and gents. I cannot wait for Manchester to be back to how it was.
Back in the day, eh? Got an ATR on the taxi out. And it looks like an Austrian, is this?
Yeah.
So they're looking out to the left, pretty much over where I live. It's looking a little bit grey and miserable over there, so I think the rain's arrived over the hills again.
Oh no. Oh
A
no.
little unfortunate actually, because as I mentioned earlier on, the view from here at Manchester, given that we're only sort of 9 miles outside the city centre, we have a wonderful view stretching from the Peak District National Park.
Darren Corden saying,
over to the left,
we've followed you from the beginning and we know that you've put every penny cent to your streams to make them better and better. For those that can't be there to see it live, awesome guys. Thank you very much, Darren. Yeah, it's quite funny when you do look back to previous Airliners live shows, how far we've come in a few years.
I mean, even in the space of just a year, we've had a huge upgrade. Like this time last year, we were using the old Panasonic with the old encoder, and just one network as well. It was all very, very flaky.
Enjoy your afternoon. Have a great day.
Yeah, I can just sense the rain is going to happen, so I may need an umbrella running up.
Okay, we shall do that.
We'll keep an eye on it anyway. I wouldn't worry about it now. Plenty of new members signing up today, though, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We've got way over 200 now on YouTube, so it's a growing community of VIPs on YouTube.
The rain won't last long as it's stopping now in Mossley, saying Lee Davis.
Nice. That's
So
how
we may
we
just have a little shower.
Yeah. Do like the Austrian livery.
Right, let me have a look. So we have main cam with audio. So I'm going to prepare your umbrella. Ryanair's on the roll, and I will also grab you a hot dog. So
Okay, fantastic.
Stand by.
Nice one.
Not lost Catherine, have you, Alan?
Rocket ship Ryanair. Can't even keep up with it. Austrian, here we go. There's a wave as well, I think. It's hard to see. Oh, apparently there's no rain in Western Australia. That's good. That's good to know. Hello, thank you. Umbrella has been delivered. Apologies for the lack of camera work there. Where do I put this so it's not going to fly away? I'll put it on the floor. Hello. On my hot dog. Probably a bit of both, I'd say. Bit of mustard, bit of ketchup. Oh yes, he's walking the walk. Here he is. Look at him. 20-minute wait. Oh. Right, okay. They got to cut the hot dogs, have they? 12:30. What's going on?
I've just been.
I thought hot dogs were just like.
Quick shout out for Chris and Ken Shepherd.
I thought hot dogs were just like you just pull them out of the thing and they're done.
Alan Ferrier is looking for you and would love to meet up with you at the end.
All right, not having that.
So.
RVGP chips don't take that long.
If you'd like to make your way to reception.
Oh, it's a bit sprinkly now with the rain.
To reception now. He's looking for you.
There we go. So yeah, 12:30 is the hot dog time.
Okay, we're gonna be straight there at 12:30. Set a timer.
No, they don't, David. I'm afraid we've not had Qantas in at Manchester.
Since like the bloody 90s or something. Ridiculous.
It's been quite a while, yeah. Not whilst I've been here, anyway.
That BA's pushing back just behind the wonderful Premier Terminal building. Rain at Wales. Martin, someone did say in the chat that it's not raining at the moment in Western Australia, so just so...
Oh, so that gives us an accurate weather
yeah, just so you know.
report.
Yeah. I didn't get the name, sorry, but appreciate the heads up.
Maybe in 6 weeks we'll benefit from it.
Right.
80% chance of serious rain in the next hour, says Jake.
Okay, well, let's pray for a 20% chance. That's alright, I'm prepared. I have my shorts and t-shirt on, but I have the umbrella. I don't know how I'm going to be able to multitask and do everything, but we'll figure it out. I always wonder if I could get like some tarpaulin up here, you know, like a little tent.
Yeah, it would be cool if it was some sort of...
I mean, the weather forecast did say less than 10% chance of rain.
It did, didn't it?
Can we just stop lying, please? You might as well just say always 50%.
Yeah, or just stop doing weather reports. Like, sorry, we don't know. We can't work this out. We've been trying for 50 years, and we still get it wrong less than 24 hours before it happens.
Just be honest, innit? Just
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
I'd rather not give you the wrong impression. BAA 319 to London Heathrow. Yeah, Matt. I think Matt's doing a lot of DIY work at home at the moment. Feel free to share your stories, Matt.
Oh, nice one, Matt. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Saying I've got a bit of bit of seal hanging off my shower that's been like that for weeks, and I just keep sitting, not doing anything about it. It's probably a 5-minute job, and here's Matt tearing his house down and starting again, putting a graft in around his work as well.
Knocking walls down, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Legend.
Heidi wants a
Messing
bigger
about.
kitchen, and also a loft being worked on. Jesus, that is
All at once.
a lot of work. That. I'm the worst for doing DIY in the house. It just never gets done with me, as much as I try my hardest.
Yeah.
Unless someone's getting served hot dogs over there. What's going on here?
Nah, they're not. He said half an hour.
What's he doing then? He's just whipped an hot dog out.
Mate,
Have we been bamboozled?
Is it a real hot dog?
It's a real hot dog. It's a display unit.
what?
It's one of the plastic eggs.
I think it might be a vegan one.
A vegan hot dog, is that a
Or
thing?
maybe they weren't bothered that it was cold.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. He's definitely serving people, though, isn't he?
Just staring out.
No.
Definitely didn't like you, did he?
Well, I'll wait till half past for the good ones then.
It will be worth it, Matt. I'm interested to see the results. Is it a job where you're just swinging a hammer around and just smashing walls down?
That's the thing, like, when you're doing housework like that, that's the fun bit. And then you go and have a butty or something, and you come back and you realise how much of a mess you've made.
Yeah. Get the rubble bags out. Ooh, some Jet 2 taxiing out. Looks like a 7.3. Or did you give him a wink after you ordered the hot dog?
Yeah, so Zach asked me this last night. Zach's Swedish, ladies and gents, and he had a legit question, and he thought me being English would be able to answer it for him, and I'll be honest, I had absolutely no idea. This is the question that he has asked. Can anyone in the chat please explain? Because we don't
I
know.
believe today is the birthday of Wayne Dutton.
Why do they call hot dogs hot dogs?
Yeah, like what he said to me last night, he said, when they look at a sausage in a bun, what makes them think hot dogs?
Wherever you are, Wayne, hope you're having a great day.
The only thing I will say is the meat they use in the sausage, it's usually like the scraps, right? So maybe they can't identify what meat it is, so I guess it's kind of like a stab in the dark saying it's a hot dog. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
What are they called in Swedish, Zach? Like, if you were to translate that directly to English, because I'm sure if you said hot dog in Swedish, it would be like a word. Is there a vice versa? It's an American term. I assume so, yeah.
Right, so apparently, looking on Google,
Yeah.
ladies and gents, it's something to do with, the sausage dogs.
Oh, yeah.
So it says here a cartoonist was trying to draw sausages in their buns. They brought along with them a dachshund sausages and dogs. What?
What are you... What?
I'm just reading it. It's what it says. They
that?
brought along with them the dachshund sausages and dogs. What? Sausage dogs, it probably wants to say. The name hot dog is speculated to be a joke about the physical appearance of the dogs. That's rubbish, that, isn't it?
That's a bit boring, isn't it?
Let's get rid of this.
I mean,
I thought it was going to be something interesting.
one
Oh,
of the-
Vision Thing said that. Right, so Vision Thing's answered that one. TR Kerim, go somewhere else. Right.
Oh, I was really quick to hide his comments.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Vision Thing. So yeah, Vision Thing's called it as well. Sorry, I was looking at the other phone.
Vision Thing, what a legend he is. Vision Thing was reading the code that you put in the chat room, in the VIP lounge.
Yeah.
He's in the VIP lounge, and we had Zach working on the integration with Planefinder, and we have over 1,000 lines of code custom made for airliners' lives. Planefinder integration overlay, and we put a little sneak preview of the code in the VIP lounge, and Vision Thing was there, understanding bits and pieces of the code, how it works. It's quite simple actually when you break it down, but it's very effective and it works.
Over 1,000 lines of code on that custom integration there.
And he's in the chat now, Zaka.
Big shout out.
He's the man himself, putting the hours in. Out of his own time as well.
Welcome, James. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it.
We sent him a hoodie. Or was it 2 hoodies we sent him, to say thank you?
Yeah.
So I know he's got that now as well. He sent us some pictures.
Well, we've not sent them yet. We've got to send them.
Yeah. We have done in the past, haven't we?
Yeah, we sent him one previous, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Jet 2 on the roll.
Yeah, the rain is kind of sprinkling at the moment. It's not enough to be a problem for the camera, but keep an eye on it. If it gets any worse, it will need to be addressed. Love that livery. 737 and the jet2.com livery.
British Airways Airbus A319 was actually ahead of the KLM 737 on.
Mate, this TAS hat is 10 out of 10, you know.
It's really good, isn't it?
Really smart.
Yeah.
What's known as
I was impressed.
Intersection departure. So the KLM aircraft hasn't gone to the full length of the runway. He's going to
Hi, pal, you alright?
go onto the runway at one of the
Silence. It took me about 3 seconds to process that he said hello. Don't know what's wrong with my brain
A
today.
few people have said hello to me, and I've kind of just been too, engrossed in my camera to react.
Vision thing, yes, we can, but the reason we don't is just for space fitting them on the actual graphic, mate, I'm afraid. So I get them exported for me, and the plan was that I was supposed to read them out.
Could you please now make your way to the Concord hangar, because this afternoon's activities
12 minutes.
are about to commence. So if you're still out on the park, but you're involved in the Rolls-Royce event, can you please make your way to the Concord hangar.
KLM 737 800. What's this on the taxi? It looks like it's Lufty, isn't it? Lufty CRJ City Line. On the way out. Another aircraft lining up as well, just departure after departure today.
Yeah, I think it might be the Wi-Fi. I'm hoping it's our Wi-Fi that's gone off. Yeah, I plugged the thing in and I didn't switch it on.
Oh, is it the Nighthawk gone off?
The Nighthawk just went off, so we should still be live, hopefully.
Yeah, it will be.
But just our Nighthawk connection went off, I'm afraid. BA on the roll as well.
Oh, yeah.
Rocket.
Back to London Heathrow. Terminal 5. Over there. And another one's taxiing out. What's going on here? Another it's an EasyJet this time. Another Airbus.
No, I didn't find it, Tom. My dad phoned me as well, and he had a look in his Tesco's, and they didn't have it in there either.
Do you know what I signed up for yesterday for the first time?
Chunky Monkey subscription.
Well, that as well. A Tesco club card.
Really?
When I used to live in Liverpool by myself in that apartment for about a year, I only ever shopped at Tesco, and I never had a club card. And I'm thinking, like, I probably would have saved so much money over that year. Like, all my shopping was done there.
Yeah.
Finally gave in and got on.
Is my Wi-Fi working?
Forgot to mention earlier
it's
on the Lufthansa
it's connected to the Pterodactyl.
Etihad 787, 5 mins out, according to Pickles the Chimp.
However, the airline has
Nice to have you with us, Mr. Pickles the Chimp. Or Mrs.
which you will notice on the tail.
Just a brief
circle.
request, ladies and gents, please don't swear in the chat. We do have viewers of all ages watching, so please keep it PG, ladies and gents. I'd appreciate it.
That
Thank
would
you.
be nice.
Sort of 3 different iterations in terms of design.
Right, I've had the thumbs up from the hot dog man.
Oh!
It is time. It is time. Do we reckon we do it before the triple? How long have we got till the triple's in?
Well, the Etihad's 5 minutes apparently, but you give that a check.
So the Etihad is at 6,000 feet, so we may be a bit quick for this.
Maybe just wait, I guess.
Let me tell him.
Yeah, I mean, it can't take that long, can it, to serve a hot dog? We'll eat it on...
Not to serve it, but I'm just thinking of you filming it. It's going to go cold, so we might as well wait till that heavy's coming.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. And Joe the Poe as well in the shot.
Just as Brian Crawley joins Premium Economy class.
Wow.
Thank you for the new VIP sign-up, Brian. Really appreciate you, mate.
Thank you, Brian.
Welcome to the VIP community.
Welcome.
Let's get them bing bongs in the chat for Brian, please, VIPs. Don't forget to spam those bing bongs. It is a big thing whenever we get any support. We want to see the chat full of bing bong emotes, please, ladies and gents.
Huge welcome to VIP.
There isn't a set time, Darren. I mean, Manchester's used to being a lot busier than this. So I would say at the minute we've got quite a relaxed kind of in and out split. But obviously during busy times, it's literally we're getting one out while there's 2 on approach usually.
Used to have 2 runways in operation at times. Not had dual operations for over 18 months now.
No.
Sad to say.
Not surprisingly, of course, given the name, the Canadair regional jets are actually manufactured over in...
But we do have the Etihad, which is currently...
just outside Toronto.
It's going to refresh for me any second.
Regional jets started quite a number of years ago. With the
It's at 1,500 feet, so it can't be that far away, guys.
Yeah.
Should be able to see it. I think we can just make out the lights there with the Etihad on approach.
They actually operate for the
1,200 again watching on YouTube. A big massive welcome to you guys, and please make sure you click the thumbs up. It really does help us out a lot. It's just below the video, guys. There should be a little thumbs up icon. Just give that a little click for us. It just helps YouTube understand that we've got good content, and it will recommend it to more people, guys.
On this occasion, it's a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner of Etihad inbound from Abu Dhabi. Flight time of around about 7 hours 10 minutes.
Flexi Dreamliner.
Despite, of course, how busy and popular Dubai is, sometimes the mistake is made that Dubai is whilst it's the major city.
Ryanair's don't fly 74s.
United Arab Emirates, it's actually
Correct.
Abu Dhabi
I don't think we ever said they did we?
And that, of course, is where Etihad are based. Etihad, of course, very familiar to those of us here in Manchester as the sponsors of Manchester City. Hence why the football ground is named the Etihad Stadium. Sharing the sun and shine, the Etihad colour scheme is one of the nicest schemes knocking around in the sunlight. It's exceptional. It's actually meant to represent the colours of the desert.
Oh, are we going to vacate here?
Particular aircraft is a
Oh, that's a shame. I thought they were going to make it there.
Oh. Close though.
normally operated into Manchester. On occasion we do get the extended version, the 787-10, but as I say, it's normally the 787.
It is a beautiful livery.
Manchester operation.
Even in the rain, it looks nice.
Yes, Ian Finley, I remember that. We need to repost that video as well. We were Southside, myself and Charlie, when that Dakota came in with a single engine failure, and we were live for that as well. So we'll get that video reposted. Every now and again I remember that I need to put that back up, and then I don't do it. But thanks for reminding me, mate. That was a crazy day. We were just hoping to see it over the top, but it ended up coming in.
Just about to begin his departure roll.
Rain is falling. I have to put the umbrella up after this. Goes past.
Yeah, Pickles, we were hoping for an early vacate there, but no luck today, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes not.
If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, ladies and gents, so that you don't miss out on any content. We do stream live every week from Manchester Airport. So if you love your aviation, please make sure you follow the channel so that you can get all of the regular content that we put out there for you. We have got some 4K clips coming in the next couple of days from our flight into Gibraltar recently as well.
Yeah. Probably Monday, so tomorrow night it'll probably be up.
Yeah.
And that will be a premiere, so you can watch it along with the chat as it gets posted onto YouTube for the first time.
Yeah, I remember that, Zach. That was crazy. I want to show you a wide shot, ladies and gents. I'd look at the sheer size of this 787 as it taxis past us here at our commentary position. Look at that. As the task commentator said, certainly one of the best looking liveries that comes in and out of Manchester in our opinion. But I think it is hot dog time.
I think so.
I will go and grab you one, Brownville. Stand by.
Amazing, thank you very much. I'll put the umbrella up now.
I'll say you put your umbrella up, get everything protected, and I will go and grab you some food.
Right,
Stand by.
Hot dog time. Umbrella time is more important though for the stream. Never actually used an umbrella up here. Well, I have before, but in a while. Although the rain's just kind of stopped upon reaching for the umbrella. It's kind of just stopped, hasn't it? It's just like as I opened the umbrella, it stopped. Well, that was fun. Umbrella lasted a while. It didn't even make it up. It just kind of, I unravelled it and then it just.
So if I can just put out.
Not very warm though. I'll tell you that.
For anyone visiting us today as part of the Rolls-Royce Enthusiast Club.
How's everyone doing today?
Please make your way to the Concord hangar.
We're all having a good stream. All 1.3 million of yous in the chat.
Anyone from the Rolls-Royce Enthusiast Club still left out in the visitor park, please make your way now to the Concord.
Sorry about that, I just had to sort that out. So, Qatar 777, hello. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Qatar 777, 45 minutes out. That's awesome. We're going to catch that soon. Hope you're having a great time today. Yeah, Zach, what was the name of hot dogs over in Sweden? Maybe we can just use that word instead of the strange word that is hot dogs over here. We just call them sausage butties. That implies something else. The live stream is amazing, saying Roblo Gaming. Thank you very much, dude. Or dudette. Bratwurst. Speaking of bratwurst, where is Liz these days? that yours, is it? Is it mine? You gonna lob it up? Okay. He's got the goods, hasn't he? He's got the goods. Keep getting waves from people around the RVP. I don't know who they are. Oh, look at this! It's dripping, dripping with sauce. So I spin the camera around. People can watch. Have a look at this, guys. I know we have the webcam up here, but it's called Varmkov. Okay, that is an interesting word. You ready for this, guys? Hot dog stand has had its delivery. Oh,
There we go. Look at this.
it's dripping. I
Uh-oh.
thought I'd get this camera on the go.
Oh, you're going for that one, are you? Okay.
Why not? You know what I mean?
You want
4K?
full HD?
It's recording 4K. Look at this, guys. The sauce is just dripping off. How much was this? Did you get
Like
a
a
price?
fiver.
Five. Okay, quite a lot in it for a hot dog.
Yeah.
Go to Costco, you can get a hot dog and a drink for £1.7. Look at that! Look at the hat, by the way, guys. Look at that. Naughty, that, isn't it?
Really good hat.
It's a boss hat.
Right, let's get rid of this. How do we hide it? Are you going to eat on stream? Is that what we're doing here? Do we want to kill the ASMR? maybe?
Oh yeah, I need to sort that out. Yeah, the audio. Eating ASMR. You all love that, don't you? You guys can look at this view here. Wow, amazing. It actually goes quiet aviation wise, just in time as well for me to enjoy this.
There we go. I will mute your microphone, and we are relaxing. So I think now, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect time for. Are we ready, ladies and gents? For those of you who were here last week, you might know a certain person just here decided to make it a weekly thing that she was going to provide us with, ladies and gentlemen, the big Airliners Live riddle. And here it is. This week's riddle from Jen's Weekly Riddle says, I have cities but no houses, mountains but no trees, and water but no fish. What am I? For those of you who want to see that one more time, not that one. We'll give it you on that one. There you go. You can read it now. I have cities but no houses, mountains but no trees, and water but no fish. What am I? And that's Jen's weekly riddle for today, ladies and gents. Get them in the chat. Let us know what your thoughts are. No Googling.
Oh yeah, someone's gonna get it.
No Googling.
Oh, come on.
A few of you getting it already. We need to make these a little bit harder, ladies and gents.
You couldn't get it, could you?
I couldn't. Me and my mate at work were thinking about it for ages. She had to tell us. There we go. Plenty of you getting it correct this week. It is a map. A map is the correct answer, ladies and gents. British Airliners Live, you're going to have to make it a little bit harder next week, I'm afraid. But there you go. There's Jen's weekly riddle for this week. We tried. Do we make them harder then? Is that what we should do?
Can do.
Yeah. Should we just type into Google world's hardest riddles?
Well, maybe the people in the chat that were they can put forward some private message us some, and then we'll include those next time because they'll obviously be harder.
Or maybe they've just heard them before. You never know.
Yeah, but who really hears riddles? I mean,
Someone who likes riddles.
I only did that one last week because we were in a bit of a quiet spell, and it popped up in one of my team meetings, and that was the first time we'd ever done like riddles.
Farang loving the studio. Thank you, mate. Glad you're enjoying the show, dude. We are on a very quick food break. I may need to go and grab chips in a few minutes. It is getting that time, ladies and gents.
What kind of maps does Zach have? Zach's got maps with fish.
Yeah, he's on Google Maps. That's what he's on. 3D view.
Yeah. Zooming in on the fish.
Yeah. We have got Ryanair, which looks to be on the taxi out. Let's try and see where he's off to. Brown Bill back. I can see on his microphone. It looks like he may have stopped eating. Are we back? Are we back in
I'm
business?
Done, yeah. I'm done.
There we go. Cracking.
I'm ready.
Time for a snack. Yep.
If you go to the cafe, can you get me a water?
Yes, I will.
That would be very nice.
Opportune while the weather's a little bit.
I got a Ryanair taxi now. Where did you say this was going to?
Don't forget
I haven't yet. Let me have a look.
Charles in the chat. Charlene.
Charlene.
Cafe is open for hot and cold drinks and sandwiches.
Now, moderator Charlene.
Watch out. Watch out.
That is a fancy hot dog stand, though, I will say that. And hot dog, pretty decent.
Do your roaring trade.
Off to
If you're
France.
feeling a little bit
It's Ryanair.
whether that's a late breakfast, a lunch or an early tea, please take advantage of the catering facilities.
It wasn't bad, that hot dog.
Was it?
Plus the fact, of course,
What's mustard made from? Is that made from... Is there egg in
There's
mustard?
seeds in it.
No egg in it, is there? That's what I'm weary of.
Well, yeah, I mean, the mustard sauce, yeah, I don't know how they make it. Well, yeah, the main thing comes from the seeds, doesn't it? But they obviously must make the sauce out or something.
Exactly.
Like vinegar.
Just stuff. Just saucy stuff.
Vinegar, water, and dry mustard.
There's also an aircraft on fire.
Vinegar,
Final.
water, and dry mustard seeds, apparently, so you're alright.
Okay, I'm going to survive, am I? Not going to have any emergencies on stream. Any beer at the RVP? I'm not sure.
There is.
Is there?
Yes. You could have had beer and a hot dog,
Oh, yeah.
but I didn't think it was wise considering you were working at height.
Working at height, and then I've got work after this, and then I'm driving home. I'll have a few beers.
Yeah. Hey, no, it is. It's working so good, Zach. Like literally every time I click it, it comes on. It's fixed. And it's like super smooth as well.
Another aircraft on approach. Looks like EasyJet, I think.
Jet, yeah. Let's have a look where he's coming from.
EasyJet is visible.
He's on his way in from Keflavik, actually.
EasyJet Airbus A319 from Reykjavik in Iceland, just about to touch down on runway 23 right.
Are you a nice mod? No, I'm horrible. We've got lots of mods in the chat today, so chat's been pretty well behaved anyway. Well done, chat. Give yourselves a round of applause. We've had a few strange ones come in, but that's just the internet, isn't it? I'm more concerned about what's in the hot dogs, to be honest. How many likes are we on now?
I'm not sure. Let me have a look. We are on 662 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, there's double that in the chat nearly.
I wonder if we could ever hit 1,000.
If everyone just goes down now, if you are watching on YouTube, guys, just click the like button underneath the video. So if you just press the little back button at the bottom left so it hides the chat, then click the like thumbs up button and then you can click live chat again. If you don't mind, ladies and gents, it really does help us out a lot. So please just go and give that a quick click for me.
Smash that like button.
So what you want to do is click the little hide button at the bottom left of your phone to hide the chat. Then click the thumbs up. Then click the live chat again.
The ice cream shop is open now. Not quite ice cream weather though.
Look how much is going on.
Good. Keep me updated. We're now on 688. Let's get it to 1,000, guys. Come on, everybody click the like button. Let's get it to 1,000 for the first time on Airliners Live. 710. Wow, we're cracking. Let's go.
Golf Echo Zulu Delta Romeo on the registration there, the EasyJets. Got Ryanair rolling now as well.
I mentioned it a little bit earlier on, but for those of you who may be fairly recent arrivals with us, in addition to today's Rolls-Royce event and the vehicles that are here on display in the park, Don't forget, of course, that we have a number of other exhibits, including the Avro
Lovely
development aircraft,
rotation there from the
located down to
Ryanair
the
73.
Concorde hangar, and of course is open for public viewing.
Yes, they have a Rolls-Royce event on here at the RVP today. Have a look at some of these cars they have on offer. You may have seen them in the foreground with the movements going on. I'm not a huge... I don't know a lot about Rolls-Royces and sort of older cars in general. So I wouldn't be able to identify a lot of these, but they're definitely looking very nice.
Further to the left, over near the gatehouse, we of course have the
that one's got a little message on the window there.
Airlines DC-10 aircraft.
19 dislikes. They're probably the guys from Halesworth with the Galaxy A70.
But we also use this here at the
Probably. Just a guess.
Accommodate our flight academy, which is
I've heard that's the meta for dislikes.
and
Not commented on that.
Academy of the day today will be taking place at 2:30 this afternoon. So if yourself and your
I like that one.
fancy taking part in the flight academy, pop into reception.
Look at these, ladies and gents. Oof.
And they will give you all the necessary detail and
V1.
sort your booking out.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
To take advantage. Well worth it. Very enjoyable experience.
Yeah, obviously we've got the big stream set up today, so we can't do a walk around live.
I was thinking earlier on, we could if we planned it.
Okay.
Because, not today, but I'm saying for future events, if we had another one of those things, we could have it on standby in the desk and click it onto a 58, walk around, and you could be up there as like, I'm wandering around these ones in front of the thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could work.
You could probably just go pull the other mic off and use that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's one way of doing it, I guess.
But
yeah, there is a Bentley and Rolls-Royce event, ladies and gents, at the Runway Visitor Park today. It's a really good event. So many cool cars, guys.
I know,
absolutely loads. I remember when I was younger, there was a lady who used to live next door to us, and we were all scared of her because she was quite an old lady. She looked really nasty, but I'm sure she wasn't. But when you're younger, you kind of have that thought, don't you? And she used to drive a Rolls-Royce, and I don't think I ever spoke to her in my life, and we were super scared of kicking the ball into a garden by accident. But yeah, she used to drive a blue Rolls-Royce, very similar to the one that's just in front of the commentary position now.
There you go. As we're looking at a Rolls-Royce, 757 likes, by the way. Hey.
Nice.
What are the odds?
David Long, are you in the chat?
An update there, I do apologise. The Avro RJX was open for public viewing earlier on. Unfortunately, that's now not available as it's being used now as part of the Rolls-Royce.
They also have just behind me, they have the outdoor TAS memorabilia shop on the go as well. You can see there's the ice cream shop to the left, ice cream stand. And if you look here, they've got the education centre there. And then just behind that post, you can see the outdoor sort of memorabilia shop where they have books. It's kind of like a little stand just selling various little bits and pieces. So I think they've got like models and
just appearing out of the
vintage bits and pieces.
Yeah.
On our left over Stockport is our next arrival, another Ryanair 737-800 inbound from Bologna in Italy.
Airliners Live face masks. We thought about doing that, but
I'm a bit worried because David Long messaged me and said, I'm going to bring the chips over for you guys today, but I don't think he's here yet, and I'm getting really hungry, and I don't want to go and buy them, and then he comes and buys some more. Let me see if I can message him.
hey, if there's any left over, don't worry, I'll help out with that.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, with Airliners Live face masks, we've just opted not to do them because we don't want to profit from that kind of stuff, if that makes sense. It's just not like what we're about. We did consider selling them and then just donating the profits to charities, but it was just never got around to it. Could never find a good supplier and all that good stuff. all the fun stuff. I know Martin's going to wither away soon.
Andrew Beckett, regarding your DM, the camera is on an N8 Nitrotec fluid head, a very expensive fluid head. The problem is the camera is mounted to a railing on the top of the commentary position. It's that's moving, not the fluid head.
Yeah, it's very sensitive. Like if someone moves in the hut, the camera will react to that. That's how sensitive it is.
We use the same fluid head at the airport pub, and we don't have any movement whatsoever. So yeah, I'm afraid there's not much we can do about that.
Either today or, of course, in the coming days. So please don't hesitate to come over and have a chat.
Cars and planes is a good combo.
Definitely.
They've had quite a lot of events here at the RVP recently, in terms of
and there is
vehicles.
a flying event in there as well coming soon, which I'm looking forward to.
all right, like a fly-in, and they had parking and.
You've not eaten all the biscuits?
Apparently there's a light aircraft event that's going to take place. I'm not sure on all the details yet. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Yep. That sounds great. Yeah, if there's an extra portion of chips, I'm sure we'll find a use for them. What are you on about, Charles? I don't know what you're referring to. How many flights from the US are we getting now? Here at Manchester? None. Although I've heard that JetBlue are starting to fly to Manchester in 2022. Obviously a US operator that's going to be flying from Manchester to, I believe, New York. So JFK.
It'd be great to get another carrier here.
Yeah, 100%.
Any idea what they're going to be flying? Airbus, I assume.
I think it's the A321 long range, yeah. It's got some custom decals on this Ryanair special livery.
Oof.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is some words.
I wish they'd sort their specials out, Ryanair. I think they can definitely do a lot more than they do.
There's a little sticker on there, I don't even know what that says. Looks like Polish, I would say. Just clobbered the mic with the tripod.
Notice there that the Ryanair 737 has an interesting little bit of a special scheme on it.
Ryanair special livery.
I'll tell you what it was, but I'm afraid I can't help with that one.
Anyone in the chat can translate that would be amazing, but I think it's probably, I'm going to assume it's a location. Maybe one of the Ryanair bases or something like that. Maybe a new one.
Let's have a look what we got on approach then. We're pretty much looking at Ryanair's, I think there's a max potentially on the way in around 8,000 feet.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, 13,500 feet there's a max on the way in.
Do you reckon you could bring my jacket up?
Yeah.
Well, 'cause
Yeah,
I am getting rather chilly up here.
I will bring it now, stand by.
My arms are not warm anymore. Got a harness on as well, so I have to just feed the jacket over the harness. Hopefully that'll work.
I've got a serious word with this weather. Not playing ball at all. I did not know it's a Sunday in August.
777 likes, no way.
I mean, we shouldn't have to say this, guys, but let's keep COVID-19 conspiracy theories out of the chat, please. None of us are COVID-19 experts in here. Thank you.
We've seen the negative effect of it, though, firsthand in the airport. My arms are getting a bit chilly. Thank you, definitely need that.
You want chips?
No, okay, I'm okay. I'll have some water, though.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you. Water will be fine. Thank you.
Last time he had chips, I think he got them about 11 o'clock in the morning. He was still eating them.
There you go. Lovely jackets. Cover my arms. Everyone in the staff room is asking what I'm watching. Hello, staff room. In McDonald's. I'm the man on the computer or on the phone.
What was that for?
Hot dog.
What's that?
Hot dog.
I'm okay. You okay?
Fine architect.
Oh, you're alright. How you doing?
So I don't know.
I've had one. Martin's off to get some chips though. You'll probably find him floating around somewhere. He's literally just left the hut. So
I don't think you'll be getting the chips. The queue's out the door.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
queuing out the door.
We had to settle with a hot dog. The queue's a bit shorter for the hot dog stand. And it's raining, stick your tongue out. The old-fashioned way. Oh my gosh, it's not the nicest day today here on a Sunday, August. Two Ryanairs on the taxi, how it looks like. Jaden says hi. Hello, Jaden. Hope you're well. MaxJet Live TV saying hi. Hey everyone. Hey Max. How's it going?
So again, while we've got a little bit of a lapse in the aviation activity, another opportunity just to remind you that...
Oh, Jeffrey Dingle, nice one. I'll read out your comment now. Just saying, thanks to you, I visited the airport hotel with my son on Thursday. I had a great few hours and the food was excellent too. Great to hear it, Jeffrey. Really good to hear that. Love it.
Bob in the shop, go and have a chat with the guys in there, and they'll help you with anything.
Honestly, the airport pub is really good. We've been quite lucky in the hospitality they've offered to the channel. Obviously, we've bought our own food and all that from there. We want to support them as much as we can. But honestly, like, the food there is fantastic. That Antonov burger that I had on the last show that we were there, although it was a meme, I can't remember how much it cost. I think it was like £14 for the burger and chips. It was a bit of a meme. It was really nice. It was really, really nice. It was massive. It was 2 8-ounce burgers and pulled pork and cheese and loads of vegetables and obviously the buns. Pretty heavy burger. I didn't finish it in one sitting, I'm going to be honest. I'll be completely honest with you guys. But it was delicious. So good. Oh, it is a huge difference from Gibraltar. Ugh. Yeah, she's called Mrs. Airliners Live because Martin is the founder, the OG of Airliners Live. He's been around for many, many years now. He actually started Airliners Live on Southside just in a tent, streaming to about a handful of people. So he's known as Mr. Airliners Live. And Mrs. Airliners Live is his partner, who's here today. I remember that little tent. It was entertaining days then, when like the battery would last about an hour. The stream wouldn't last long. Cold, wet, windy. Busy though, traffic.
Just met the flying architect.
Fantastic, yeah, I just seen
Popped
him.
in, showing him around the studio.
Nice one. Big supporter of the channel, him. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Rotate, there it is. Yeah, there's been a few people who have waved at me today at the RVP, so maybe a few Airliners Live fans tuning in from the runway visitor park here at Manchester Airport. We are live on your Sunday morning, or afternoon now actually, from Manchester Airport here on Airliners Live, streaming on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying the show today, everybody.
Please make sure you click the thumbs up, ladies and gents, on YouTube. Let's get it as high as we possibly can.
Almost at 800 now, so
Can we
wow.
hit 1,000 likes, ladies and gents? Come on. We can hit 1,000, can't we?
Never been done before.
If you're watching on YouTube, hide the chat by clicking the little arrow at the bottom and then click the thumbs up below the video, guys. Let's get us to 1,000 before we end today's stream.
That would be amazing. I've never seen it at 1,000 before.
But we've got one more piece of news to share with you, courtesy of UKAviation.news, a new partner on the channel. And that is that Virgin Atlantic announces a new service to Montego Bay in Jamaica, ladies and gents.
From Manchester, right?
From Manchester.
That's amazing. Yes.
Which is fantastic. Excellent news.
Love to see Virgin operating passenger services again here in Manchester. Obviously, they had a few spells last year. I remember the Islamabad route was one of them.
Yeah.
And there was another.
Another one, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was one. It was Bridgetown, wasn't it? Bridgetown over in the Bahamas. So.
And Virgin Atlantic saying that it's going to be a three times per week service that will begin on the 6th of November 2021, with tickets going on sale from the 16th of August.
Oh, yes.
Which
is tomorrow.
And also, Virgin Atlantic has recently resumed its Barbados service from Manchester.
Nice. They're flying So I believe the Montego Bay route is going to be flown with the 330s.
Okay.
The scoop. I think that was announced by Manchester Airport on their social medias.
Sorry to interrupt, but just as we welcome Laurie M to business class, thank you very much, Laurie, for the business class VIP support.
Welcome, welcome. And then I think they're using the Dreamliners for everything else here at Manchester. So sadly, no 350s, although, the 330s are pretty awesome, so it'll be good to see more of them.
It's just great to see more routes in general, to be honest, and just see the airport getting busy again. But a huge, massive shout out to UKAviation.news, brand new channel partner, bringing us all of the news into the live stream. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
And we've just hit 15,000 subscribers, says Mohammed in the YouTube chat, ladies and gents. Thank you very much, guys.
Wow.
That's 5,000 subscribers in...
like a few months.
Yeah, literally a few months.
That's pretty mad, isn't it? Wow. Well done. Well done, all.
Jen helps on her new account.
Yeah.
And don't forget to click the thumbs up icon, ladies and gents. We're around 850, I believe. Let's get it to 1,000.
2E73.
Look at this. Head on. Thank you, Laurie. Appreciate it. Welcome to VIP as well.
Very tidy looking Tui. Chewy. Let's have a look at them Scimitar winglets. I love that winglet design. They're huge though. Like, honestly, like from the window, they look massive.
Yeah.
It's a very unique design there. Completely different from the sort of sharklet design here you're seeing on the Ryanair.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, once again, Laurie M, thank you for the membership. Business class as well, by the way. Oosh. Welcome to business class. That is huge.
Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
Another aeroplane landing at the aeroport.
This the Max, I believe, coming in.
It looks like a Max, doesn't it? I know David Long's a big fan of these Maxes. Mr. Flying Architect himself. Yeah, that's a Max, all right. Going real long though on the arrival. Probably going to use a lot of runway as well to slow down.
Yeah, looks like it's going to go straight past us, that one.
Yeah, there it is.
The distinct engine cowling on the Max, very similar to the Dreamliner.
Yeah.
One of the main ways you can spot them as they're moving around the airport.
Yeah.
Just as we receive a £5 super chat from Andrew Espeland. Thank you very much, Andrew, saying good to see the improved technical features and also the holiday air traffic at Manchester. Thank you very much, mate, for the super chat.
There, just missed a couple of TUI Thompson arrivals there. The first one, the 737
Boeing.
was inbound from Malaga in Spain, and the aircraft just vacating the runway there is one of the new Boeing 737 MAX aircraft.
A big shout out to Haz Aviation as well, saying loving these streams. I'm going to Manchester tomorrow. Can't wait to see the Virgin Dreamliner. Keep up the great work, lads. Thank you very much, Haz.
Again, the aircraft's going to taxi very nicely right past the visitor park, and I'm sure if we give the guys on the flight deck a wave, I'm sure they'll respond.
So weird seeing engines that big on a 7.3. Just tucked under the wing there.
One of the things that you'll notice, of course, as the aircraft taxis past,
we'll have a nice close-up of the engines, I think, as well. Let's first of all look at the flight deck.
Engines are.
Nice wave there from the captain.
Yeah, seeing that. Looking fresh on the flight deck. Let's have a look at that unique Max engine, shall we? There it is with the chevrons at the back.
When I say the engines are quiet, of course, I mean by comparison to the older 737s. I don't mean you'd want them outside your bedroom window at midnight, of course.
Nice quick taxi there as well. Not waiting around.
Is that a hot dog you've got there, or a sore hand? Don't drop it, you'll break your ankle.
Oh, is that for me? Oh, bless it. Oh, curious. Thank you. Where's the other half? Where is he? Is he still up?
Hello from Bangalore on our Independence Day. No way. Happy Independence Day to you. There's a 9-to-1 bypass ratio on them engines. Is there really?
Thank you, darling. Will do.
It's amazing how they managed to fit such a high bypass ratio on an engine under a wing that low. I know that's been one of the controversial talking points of the Maxes anyway. Do Virgin Atlantic operate to Denver? I don't think so. Not from Manchester, certainly.
The good news is over the next sort of half an hour or so, we've got a little bit of an increase in the aviation activity.
That's what we want to hear.
The last of today's
100%.
Which in this case will be the Boeing 777-300 belonging to Qatar Airways.
Approaching 900 likes on YouTube. I wonder in the next hour or so, I think we'll definitely hit it if we keep this up.
Picking up a bit.
Matt Smith pointing out in the YouTube chat that if you ever wondered what the scissors icon does, it creates a clip of the content that you're watching now. And actually, believe it or not, I found that it saves all the clips into your YouTube playlists. Believe it or not, I didn't know this until recently. So if you see anything interesting, like a pilot wave or a plane that you enjoy moving around or something unique on the stream, you can immediately hit the scissors icon just below the stream on YouTube. And what that does is it creates a link to a small clip. It's about a minute long, I think. And it's you can share that link around, send it to people, post it in groups, show everyone what you've seen live. And it also saves them to your YouTube account as well, so you can see them all back. So if you had a whole year full of clips, you can watch them all back. And maybe one day we can get back to doing clip compilations, especially when it gets a little bit busier as well. Back in the day of Airliners Live, when you were constantly seeing special liveries or interesting movements at Manchester. Obviously these days it's a bit more stale with the low-cost carriers and constantly populating the airport, but we do see the odd occasional interesting movement. No more planes, plenty more planes to come. Are you going to be getting out to Europe soon, guys? Out to Europe or out of Europe? I've been myself in the last few weeks. I've been to Croatia and Gibraltar, so they were interesting. It's still very possible to travel, guys. So don't hesitate to, if you fancy booking a holiday, at least look into what you need to do so, and if it's possible in your budget and your sort of time frame, go ahead and book one. Especially when the weather's like this all summer long here in the UK. Can confirm when I was over in Gibraltar, it was pretty much 30 odd degrees all day, every day. So, and I'm very burnt as well, believe it or not. Qatar Triple F.
You can just see to our left there, coming out of the grey gloom. It's, the landing lights of our next arrival, the Ryanair 737, and this particular aircraft is inbound from Rome.
Vision thing saying I'm off to Spain in a few weeks. Nice one. Anywhere exciting? The next on my list of places to go to is Barcelona, because I've never actually been before, and I think it looks beautiful. You know a city's good when pretty much anyone you know who's been there has nothing but good things to say. Got another TUI taxiing out as well. I can see you at the park. Nice one. I'm not hard to miss. Oh, I'm not hard to see, rather. Right, we have a TUI something or another. Looks like a 7-3 taxiing out. Is it another Max? It is. Another 737 Max. Going to catch the departure now. Just as we have a Ryanair on approach. Oh, that's a big donation. Wow, can we get some bing bongs in the chat, please? Legend. I'll read it out after this arrival. Thank you so much. I think it's Blackpool Sights and Sound. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Legend. Don't know where Martin's gone. I think he's having his food, I think.
I assume that's the away kit, is it? Second away, third away? Second away kit. Carry on like we did yesterday.
Ryanair 73 just touching down here. When is Virgin Atlantic Airlines back up and running? They're already up and running.
Ryanair 737 vacating here at what's
You see them pretty commonly at Heathrow.
Taxiway. As you can see, the taxiway comes off at a 45-degree angle from the runway, which means that the aircraft are able to vacate at a higher speed than if they were having to stop to make a 90-degree turn. That, of course, is very helpful at busy times when ATC are handling a number of arrivals and departures, because it means that they can get the aircraft on and off the runway much quicker than if they were having to stop to make a 90-degree turn. So as the Ryanair taxis into stand, see our next arrival, which, as I mentioned, is the last of the Middle East three. The Qatar Airways 777-300 inbound from Doha.
Oh yes, another triple.
7 hours.
Right, I'll read the donation out after this arrives. Thank you so much, dude, with the £10 super chat, though. I will read the message. Just as the rain starts falling again. Wonderful. Love that.
See the Qatar 777 touching down there. This aircraft, given the size and weight, will not make the rapid exit taxiway. It will slow down and vacate a little bit further down the runway from one of the Alpha taxiways, and then we'll taxi past the runway visitor park. As I mentioned before, when the Emirates 777 arrived, very difficult to get a scale of the size of these aircraft, but once it taxis past the visitor park, it kind of gives you a feel of just how huge these 777s are.
Right, I'll quickly read out the donation. Blackpool Sights and Sounds with a £10 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate that. That's huge. Great live stream as usual, guys. Oh, thank you. Let's get you to 1,000 likes. You deserve it. So much hard work and money you put into the channel.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Your water's been delivered. There's also some cheesy chips here if you want some, Brown Bill.
Maybe. What, left over or as in?
Yeah, because obviously Jen's on half of them, but I can't help her with them, so there's quite a few left.
Okay, I might steal some after.
Sounds good. If you want them now, you can have them. I'll bring them up.
In a bit.
Yeah, cool.
No rush.
So we're having a little bit of a busier period now with the Qatar Airways vacating the runway.
Thanks for all the support today, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, loads.
Loads of people watching as well. If you are new, please make sure you hit subscribe. It really does help. And also, you won't miss any of our content as well, ladies and gents.
Just departing there is a TUI 737 MAX. And that aircraft
909 likes I'm seeing on my screen. Planes everywhere. Hang on, let's see. So we got the Austrian Embraer on the taxi out. We got what's this? An EasyJet on the approach. Let's just get the touchdown from this, and then we'll cut over to the Qatar triple, the triple F. Looking wonderful there. The orange really standing out on the grey sky, the grey summer sky. You know what I mean? Okay, nice one, nice smooth touchdown. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Qatar 777.
So it looks very much as though the Qatar 777 has been asked by air traffic control to stop on the taxiway, giving way to the EasyJet Airbus A320 that will vacate the runway here in front of the park. Once he's cleared and onto the taxiway, then the Qatar 777 will follow him in and head to stand to disembark the passengers.
Lovely head-on shot of this Neo as it departs off 23 right.
Hotel Victor on the registration there. Holding up the triple. Oh, we got a Jet 2 departing. I didn't even see this taxi out. Oh no, it's just come in. Is the Qatar going to wait for this as well? Looks like it.
The Jet 737 there.
Although it's over around the exit, so
I think the
they'll probably get the Qatar moving now.
Qatar were expecting that aircraft to perhaps vacate on the rapid exit taxiway. Obviously he didn't make that, so the Qatar is now taxiing in to stand.
Let's have a look at that flight deck, shall we? That's what we want to see.
Can't beat a good triple.
Certainly. Oh, just can't get it all in frame, really. It's that big. Jesus.
Behind the Qatar there, you see the Ryanair Boeing 737 there, landing and rolling out inbound from Milan.
What a unit, I know, right?
Guessing here also that the Ryanair will be given priority to vacate the rapid exit taxiway in front of the Jet 737. Both of whom will then taxi into their relevant stands.
Horrible murky day here at Manchester weather-wise. It was really sunny when we started streaming earlier on. Matt's really rallying the troops in the chat. 60 more likes. Can we do it?
Come on, ladies and gents. We can do 1,000 today. We can do 1,000 likes, ladies and gents. Easy. Easy. I'm not even worried.
Yeah, confident in you guys.
Thank you, Haz. Have a great day, mate.
52 to go, apparently. According to Zach.
I was
Welcome, Roger.
mentioning earlier on, of course, that in addition to the increase in the number of...
If you've not clicked like yet, ladies and gents, we're going to keep asking you. Come on, we've got to hit 1,000.
Here at Manchester, quite a significant increase in executive jet movements, and I've no sooner mentioned that this morning than we didn't see a single executive jet, but I'm pleased to say that our next arrival is a German-registered Cessna Citation. which is a small business jet.
See plenty of citations here at Manchester. This will be the first one of today's show.
Unfortunately,
3 to go. Come on, guys. We're on cam now.
quite often
2,
these, executive
1.
jets don't actually,
There we go. 1,000 likes. Like, go on, Brown Boo. Give you a flex. 1,000, ladies and gents. Let's get them hypes, yays, everything in the chat. Oh, woo! 1,000. Chips as well. Chip to celebrate. Hey, oh why? 1,000 likes. What are we playing at?
Never hit that before, ever. Not even on like the biggest live streams we've had. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Tell you what, this channel is popping off.
Yeah, we're really doing well recently.
Now just the other 300.
Yeah.
I just missed the citation coming in. Was that busy partying?
Thank you guys. 1,000 likes on today's live stream. Another milestone on the channel.
Using a lot of runway.
Legend. Now all of you go and click subscribe.
Subscribe and then drop us a super chat as well. Thank you guys. Look at all the love in the chat.
Doing a little bit of digging, I can say that this executive jet has arrived here at Manchester from Biggin Hill, which is a famous former World War II wartime airfield located just on the outskirts of London.
Let's see what that 1,000 looks like. Oh yes, it just says 1K. That's what you want to see in it.
Of course.
You know, it makes sense.
Is that 300 more than... Oh, yeah.
It's like 300.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's 300 more than the record. Really pulled out the stops today. Used a lot of runway this citation.
Oh, somebody else says it's 1.2 on theirs.
1.2k someone's saying. What?
Mine.
Is that not just views?
It's Jake Jackson. I don't know.
It is actually 1.2.
Alex, listen, let's get Alexander on the stream. There you go. I came over from Facebook just to click like, says Alexander Elliott.
Oh, that's the spirit.
What a legend. Make sure you click subscribe while you're there. And watching 1080p as well, Alexander, in a high bit rate.
I need to... Yeah, umbrella needs to come out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's it.
That's located just behind the...
Right, how are we going to do this?
green, engine test bed. Obviously not visible from here, but that's where most of the executives
The umbrella
are
is
giving the
up.
meet and greet.
I need to... Oh, I could do with that little mount that we had last time, but I don't think there's enough space for it. Whatever. They'll probably stop in 5 minutes anyway. Right, camera work. We'll probably go downhill now.
We'll let you off.
Back to one-handed cam. It's not very heavy rain at all, but it's definitely enough to be a bit of a concern. I like how you got the picture there.
Not messing about.
Yeah, you definitely need to bump up that exposure somehow. Just like
Yeah.
a stop or two, just so you can see what's going on. Lovely little citation there.
Very interesting to note, of course, that the passenger compartment windows are blocked out there.
Very smart. Tiny engines. When we've just seen a triple F come in. Get that Brawley up, exactly. Don't mess around, do we? In fact, I bet it stopped already. Yeah, it has. How standard. Brawley has gone back in. Served me well for the 25 seconds that it was up. What's going on? Where's Etihad today? Are they not in?
Yeah.
They're in.
Came in early.
Oh yeah, it did, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now. Just a plain livery, that was it.
Try and keep up, mate, you know what I mean?
It's So we've had all the Middle East 3. That was
Okay,
right. It was
there
a lot
we-
later than usual. That was it.
I've done a bit of Googling, and you are now visible, Brown Bill. You're looking fresh. Look at that. I can see him
I don't even
now.
know why I've got sunglasses on. I just have. I have like, the most sensitive eyes.
Just as Terry Campbell sends in a $15 super chat saying, congratulations
Whoa.
for achieving 1,000 likes. Mr. Terry, thank you very much for the $15 super chat.
Gives me another
Flexing for
opportunity
Terry.
as
Thank you,
well
mate.
for those
Appreciate
who,
it.
Recently arrived. In case you're wondering who
Thank you,
the,
Terry.
Gentleman to my left is here.
Kostas is tuning in from a hot and sunny Greece. Big welcome to you, Kostas.
Who's up here.
Good to hear it.
On the lower level, Martin. Two guys from
We're getting a shout out.
Airliners Live, who are streaming on YouTube and Facebook as we speak. So if you fancy
So get
having
tuned
a
in.
slightly different perspective of what's going on here at Manchester, log on to their YouTube or Facebook website and you can listen to the guys streaming live from Manchester Airport.
Aussie dollars, exactly. Don't actually know the conversion rate between the dollars.
Cheers, Rob Lowe. Welcome to the stream, mate. Glad you're enjoying it.
There you go, Ryanair 73 on the way in.
So, just watching the young man there dancing on the table. Last time I did that I got thrown out the club, but that's another story.
Yeah, we got another shout out.
Sorry, I'm on a bit of a chip break here.
No worries. It's a good question. What time is it in Australia? I bet it's a very strange time to be watching an aviation stream. There's never an incorrect time to be watching Airliners Live, though. For those of you who oh, thank you. Yeah, cheers. For those of you who are looking at me and Martin and thinking, I want a bit of that. And we're talking about the shirt, that is. The Airliners Live Retro Antique Cherry Red T-shirt is available on the Airliners Live store. It's the shirt that me and Martin are currently wearing. I wear mine more than I should be. It just goes straight in the wash, back out, and we put it on again. Gets plenty of use. I can tell you now, it's pretty resistant to machine washers, because that's someone who's washed mine probably hundreds of times. I can tell you it's still in good shape. You can see Stream Elements has just been triggered by Matt putting the merch command in the chat. If you go to the merchandise link there, airlinerslive.com/shop, you can find all our merchandise, including the shirts that we're wearing now, as well as all the other designs that we have, prints as well, mugs, whatever we got going. Go and have a look, guys.
Brand new A350 design t-shirt, don't forget.
Yes, that too.
That's brand new to the store, ladies and gents. Available for order now.
Just a quick mention here, if you look
And the hoodies are 10 out of 10 as well, ladies and gents. Definitely go and check those out.
Yes, and by the looks of things, hoodies still needed.
One of the vehicles belongs to the operations department here at Manchester.
No worries, Padstow. Whenever you're ready, my mate, they'll be there waiting for you.
Responsible for ensuring that the airfield is in fully operational condition.
Yes, have a look at airlinerslive.com/shop. Have a look at the different items they have on offer, and like we said, the profits go to covering the costs of the channel as well, and you can represent Airliners Live out and about.
Because of course, when you do
If we see you at the RVP or around the airport with your merch on, we'll give you a special hello,
the appropriate safety systems are in place.
as always.
See Mr. We won't put him on camera, but Mr. Rob off on enjoying himself a nice hot dog. He's been spotted.
Making full use. Is that mic still okay? Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yep, looks to be. I mean, we're picking up audio, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed. This is its first rain test, anyway.
Yeah. A very crude but effective method of preventing rain getting on the electronics.
Oh, ladies and gents, I hope you've enjoyed today's show. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I've been live for over 3 hours now.
All the features have worked well as well. We've loads of integration. Big shout out to UK Aviation News for their new integration. Also, big shout out to Zaka and planefinder.net for their unique integration as well. And of course, the weekly Mrs. Airliners Live riddle, brought to you by Airliners Live. We will be making it harder next week, don't worry.
Did you guys, be honest, did you guys actually know the answer to that, or did you Google it? Like, I fail to believe that many people knew the answer that quick.
Yeah, I think there was some Googling going
Or did
on
they
there.
already know the riddle type thing?
Yeah, maybe. You might have a little bit of rain on your webcam, but there we go.
Oh, right, I can give that
Give it a little. There he is. Oh yeah, looking fresh. It's
Looking
gone
good.
for the steamy look.
As long as the camera's alright, that's fine. It's like the lightest rain you can do. You look over towards the moors, though. I mean, they're invisible now. Look at them on the screen. Usually you can see all big hills behind there. I will say I've got the footage of the return back from Gibraltar to Manchester, and I was sat on the left-hand side of the aircraft on 2-3 right approach, so I was obviously on the side of south side. But damn, when you're flying over the moors, that is such an epic view out the window. Wow. Like flying in and out of clouds, and you got like lakes and rivers and rolling hills, and oh my gosh. So I've got the footage there, guys. It's in 4K and everything. Oh my god, I can't wait to get it on the YouTube.
Just a quick reminder.
So that's the return flight. The first one I've rendered is the flight going out to Gibraltar. So, and that also has an amazing approach. That has the unique circle to land approach, of course. Who's this here? Who's this?
Monarch Airways.
What are these doing? Are these clear to be here?
Details are available from reception. Pop in and see
Oi.
Alan and the gang. They'll give you all of the
Give us a
necessary
chip.
details.
That's what they're after, aren't they? Smelly hot dogs, can't they?
Choose to take part in the flight academy.
You seen that video of that seagull that goes in the co-op and nicks himself a bag of crisps?
Just casually
He just strolls in, automatic door, grabs the crisp and just walks out, and then like he's just stood there eating them, doesn't even care.
And that's our
Can't make it up, can you?
Flight academy.
G-gull.
Yeah.
So as mentioned, here's the first of our next two arrivals. The Jet 2737 inbound from Ibiza.
Goal.
Yeah.
Look what it said. That's not cool.
I think it's a British registered seagull, that. G-gull. Why are so many people saying pigeons? They're not pigeons.
Come on, guys. Do you not know your vermin?
Vermin.
Well, pigeon's vermin, isn't it? Apparently.
Well, Jan sounds upset at that.
She is.
You're vermin.
Wow.
Oh, hold on. It's kicking
Wow.
off here.
Did anyone on the chat hear that? Jesus.
Jeez. Alright then, get out.
Martin gets destroyed on stream.
If you were with us earlier, you may remember that I mentioned that here at Manchester Airport we sit in a little bit of a unique location right underneath some of the upper airways. On a clear day we would be able to see quite a lot of the flights heading from Europe across to the US, and of course the opposite direction. And I was also mentioning
G-gull is a plane? What plane is G-gull?
No way.
With the cloud we can't see it, but literally just passing overhead Manchester at the moment is a Etihad 787 Dreamliner, and that particular aircraft is flying from Abu Dhabi to Chicago.
Matt
with a
knows.
flight time of 14 hours.
Matt knows.
You seen the lights that are just below the belly of the aircraft there? They're hidden by the engine now. That's true.
Alright.
We will be looking to wrap the show up in about 20 minutes time, ladies and gents, on the hour. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. It has been absolutely fantastic. We've been live for, gosh, quite a while now. I have to do an uptime request in the chat. But
I think it's over 3 hours now.
Definitely over 3, isn't it?
Yeah. Went live at about 10:30, didn't we?
Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. For anyone who's new as well, a huge welcome to the community. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's great to have you with us, and obviously for all of the regulars, a big massive shout out for you guys tuning back in again. Great to see so many regulars in the chat, and we hope you've enjoyed this week's edition of the Big Show. Now next week we may be at Barton, ladies and gents, for a Barton stream, so there may be no Big Show next week. We will let you know. And we will keep you up to date obviously on our Facebook page as well, ladies and gents, but still about 20 minutes to go on today's stream, so if you do want to support the channel, if you are enjoying yourself, click the thumbs up, click subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, click the dollar symbol, then click super chat, or you can become a VIP by clicking join, ladies and gents. Still 20 minutes to go on today's show.
G Gull is a glider apparently.
Nice.
I knew it would be something random.
Our next arrival, once the Ryanair clears the runway, is another Citation business jet, and this particular aircraft is coming up from Jersey.
Surely all seagulls are Canadian because they're sea gull. It's like a dad joke, that. Aviation dad joke. There's the wing bounce. Yes, plenty of viewers in the chat today and loads of likes, support and the likes.
Thank you, guys.
Still plenty of time to become a member of Airliners Live. Remember, you get loads of extra content as a member. Like I said, we did a live show from Gibraltar, which was a members-only walkthrough of Gibraltar over on the VIP lounge on Wednesday, I believe that was. So we walked through the high street over in Gibraltar live. So if you're not in the VIP lounge yet and you're a supporter of Airliners Live, go on over to Facebook and search Airliners Live VIP lounge. It's where all the extra content is for you. All the little bits and bobs. I'd highly recommend getting involved over there.
Looks like we've got a little one on the way in.
Yeah, I think it's another Citation, I think.
Thank you, Chris. Glad you've enjoyed it. Alex, welcome to you. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Someone got the squeaky chair.
Yeah, Mrs. Airliners Live.
Was it? I couldn't even hear it.
I hope that's the chair.
Yeah.
No,
Here comes
I
the
didn't know it.
Citation.
It was then.
Jet, just about to
Maybe it
touch
wasn't the chair.
As I mentioned, this aircraft has flown up from the Channel Island of Jersey.
That John Fezzer on SFFs.
Oh, yeah. No, he's too busy at Manchester City Airport with a 747. We need to highlight that, don't we? And
Yeah.
because probably a lot of people don't know that clip because there's probably only about 40 people watching at the time. We'll go back through the archives and find it.
Look at the size of the flaps on that. The size of the aircraft compared to the flaps. That's pretty mad, isn't it?
Neat little tidy flaps. We like a bit of flappage on Airliners Live.
PG.
It's not quite the 777, is it?
No. You got any plans for East Midlands stream this year? Yeah, there is, but not for another month or so, I don't think.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do with them Same DHLs and cargo jets and all that. Aerologic. They're good
And
to see.
Manchester's just doing so good at the minute. We just want to highlight our local. And obviously we've been spending time on the big show as well, so it's great to finally have that running smoothly.
Now, interestingly enough, despite the fact that that particular aircraft has come from the Channel Islands, Jersey, it is in fact registered in Poland.
There you go. Matt Smith saying I'm from Jersey. Huh. What are you saying? It's from Jersey, I'm guessing. You meant to say.
Thank you, Mikey. Appreciate it. Excellent show. Well done, guys, for providing great footage. Legend. Thank you, mate. Glad to have you with us.
In from Jersey, there you go. Don't matter, eh? A new thing to tell us about
I was going to
himself.
say, you didn't tell me. Are we getting blue sky coming across now?
What you moved to Oldham for?
ATR on the way in as well. Let's have a look where he's coming from. Southampton, it looks like.
Is it Eastern? Or is it... Yeah, it looks like Eastern. Might be Blue Island.
Eastern Airways.
Nice.
Eastern Andy.
Just about to touch down there, our next
Thank you,
arrival.
Tony. Glad to have you with us, mate. We're live until about the hour today. So about 15 minutes to go, mate. But if you subscribe to the channel, make sure you don't miss any future shows. Thank you, Carla. Glad you're enjoying it.
It's mad how back in the day of Airliners Live, like 2 hours was sort of the regular show time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like I did a 2.5 hour show on Monday, which was deliberately a short show because I had a lot to do that day, and it felt so weird, like finishing so early.
Desert airfields that don't actually have tarmac runways but operate on gravel, so they are very, very robust aircraft and are very useful for routes such as Southampton to Manchester and Aberdeen, Isle of Man, places like that, where some of the airfields are much shorter runways than here at Manchester.
Is there any A320s or 747s in today? Two very different planes. You'll definitely see A320s today. I've seen plenty of them already. The sun's out now. What's going on?
Let's turn up this mic and listen to this, shall we, guys? You might want to check that mic, Andy.
Oh yeah.
We're not getting any level again.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, okay, sorry guys, we may have actually lost that mic temporarily.
Yeah, I'll have a look. After this Ryanair goes out.
Adam Cooper, don't be rude, mate, please.
I'll have a quick look.
A bit of a case of one in, one out.
Bear with.
No worries.
Eastern Airways taxis in the Ryanair 737 departs heading for Berlin.
What do you think the issue is?
I
think this thing's out of battery.
The sun would eventually come out, so So it looks as though my perseverance
what can I do
has paid
here?
off.
Have you got
Here comes the August.
Okay, your thing
10
is
minutes.
yeah USB-C down there?
yes. 1 second.
If you could pass one up. Sorry about this, guys. We'll get audio back up and running just because it's a wireless solution. Sometimes you need to sort the batteries out every now and then. Thank you. That's perfect. Yeah, thank you. Amazing. Sorted. So I shall just plug something in. Might miss this arrival. Or if I'm quick, I might get it. Where is it? There it is.
Okie doke. We will get that microphone back on for you. Any second, guys?
Yeah, last time it lasted the whole show. Maybe it wasn't charged up fully this time.
No worries.
And where can I put this?
So, like I say, after my wittering on about the weather has finally paid off, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to hand you over to a colleague of mine, former air traffic controller here at Manchester Airport. Dare I say the font of all knowledge, air traffic control-wise, my good friend and colleague, Steve Balfour.
Cheers, Dave, and many thanks. And let's give Dave a big hand. He's been doing the commentary almost single-handedly since 10 o'clock this morning. So, well done, Dave, and you're going to join us again later on. Okay.
Not today, Dad. No, so we didn't. The show's set up in a different way, I'm afraid.
Okay, so we might be able to get it back on now.
It's not going to be easy to
Yeah.
go on a walk around today without going offline first.
It might be back on now. I don't know.
But I'll grab some pictures, send you some pictures of some nice cars here today. Okay, yeah, looks like we got a bit.
The exhibition that is in the called Conference Centre there. There's a small exhibition on the left-hand
It's
side.
solid green, yeah.
In wartime. And if you look at the
I'll
of the
check in a
original
sec.
Manchester Airport as it was in 1938 and up to even into the early 60s, the Ryanair aircraft there is vacated the
It's
runway
flashing.
that was then
Okay, so it's not
the end of
connected.
runway 2406, as it was called back in the day. Out to the southwest, the Altrincham Winslow Road, which is the road you came down today to access the viewing park, and the strip of tarmac immediately on the other side of the fence. That was the original Altrincham Winslow Road. And the road went round the end of the runway, fairly close to it, and there was a set of traffic lights which air traffic control had to as if the aircraft, the landing on runway 06, like that is going from right to left. The air traffic control had to turn these lights to red because of the proximity.
The focus is fine, Steve. Make sure you check your quality settings.
During the 1960s, the runway was extended, and of course, most of you who know the area know that the runway is put into a tunnel. The A538 Winslow Altrincham Road now runs in a tunnel under the runway, and it also runs under the second runway. They built a new tunnel about 20 odd years ago when they built runway 2.
Alf and Sue, great to see you, mate, in the chat. Hope you're doing well.
Hello. Yeah, it's not having a good time. You probably best just, if you got a spare SM58, maybe just chuck it out the window like we used to, and at least then you got the aircraft noise.
I mean, we've got 5 minutes, and so we're wrapping up anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. What we may do then, ladies and gents, is look at wrapping it up there, just due to the fact that we need to change a couple of things. But it's been a good show. We've been live for, 3.5, 4 hours maybe.
Yeah, about that, about 3.5 hours, I'd say.
It's it's been a great stream, and hope you've enjoyed it as well. That's been the Airliners Live Big Show, ladies and gents, from Manchester Airport today.
Yep.
Loads of great movements. Obviously, we've seen the Middle East aircraft as well today, as usual.
Yeah.
All of the integration working well on the stream as well. So big shout out to everyone who's worked so hard to do that. But there he is. There's Brownbill up on the roof as well. Big shout out to cameraman smashing it in his Aviation Society hat, just like I've got one as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I
Looking
love this
fresh.
hat. I think it's fresh as
I really like it. It's
fresh
smart,
as.
isn't it? Looks
Yeah,
great.
Yeah. I'm
But-
gonna wear it all the time now.
There you go. And we've got Miss Airlines live just off to the side there. Has been doing loads of modding as well while she's been here, along with the weekly riddle, which will be making a return next week. 10 times as hard. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We'll be working out what the answer is all stream, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're gonna make it impossible.
she's going to make it impossible, she says. There you go. That'll teach you all for answering this week so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ladies and gents, a huge, massive thank you for tuning in. As always, I've been Martin. There's Andy. What way are you? There you are. That way. There he is.
I'm over here.
And Waving Airliners live. Back to back is all that is. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. We should be at Barton next week, I think, for a little bit more of a chilled show. So we'll bring you some Barton madness next week as long as we can get on the field. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for all of the updates as usual. And we'll see you. Are you doing midweek? Are we doing midweek?
I was tempted. I don't know if it's going to happen to go tomorrow,
Okay,
but there will be a midweek show this week, and it will be from Manchester Airport.
there you go. Midweek show as well,
Stay
ladies
tuned.
and gents. So make sure you tune in. If you're brand new, make sure you click subscribe, like, all of that good stuff. Thanks for all of the brand new VIPs today. All of the thumbs up as well. We hit 1,000 likes on today's stream, which is a record on Airliners Live. But yeah, better things to come. We'll smash
Amazing.
it.
Yeah.
2,000 next. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one. Take care.
See
Ta-ra
ya.
for now.
Bye.
They hurt my head.
It's a good time to wrap up. It's just gone completely dead at the airport.